When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office. Stage, nursery. Sorry. Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your Erie agent in Spencer is the Ashley Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 304-927-2175.
Erie Insurance.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board-Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed around us lately, and we are all concerned about what the future holds. During these uncertain times, we want you to know that one thing will not change, and that's the service and the professionalism we will offer you at Board Depew Realty. My grandmother started this company over 64 years ago, and one thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided by principles like honesty and wisdom and a conscience. Owning a home is the American dream, and that hasn't changed. So let Board Depew Realty show you the way to that dream. Even if the times are changing, principles and service shouldn't. So let Board Depew Realty show you that some things remain the same.
Our house is a very, very, very fine house.
This message comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental Associates located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. A good night's sleep is essential for everyone, especially children. Medical and dental professionals encourage parents to pay attention to how your child breathes while asleep and awake. Breathing should be silent and through the nose. Early detection and treatment of poor breathing conditions in children can be crucial in preventing medical and dental developmental complications. Call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775 for your family's dental care. That's 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Calhoun Banks WV. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Civil and Environmental Consultants, West Virginia's fastest growing engineering firm, is proud to support high school student athletes. Participation in high school sports helps students learn the importance of integrity, personal development, and service excellence. At CEC, those are some of our core values. We also know that skills learned in the classroom and on the courts often carry over into life. If you are looking for a great design and construction team to work with, go to cecinc.com. CEC, big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157. DW Excavating, LLC, located in Spencer, West Virginia, is a locally owned and operated business proudly serving Roane and the surrounding counties. DW Excavating has all the equipment to meet your dirt work needs, including dozers, skid steers, excavators, and a dump truck. We specialize in driveway and road construction, culvert repair and installation, property clearing, utility line installation and repair, and much, much more. Call us at 304-532-2968 or find us on Facebook at DW Excavating LLC. Don't delay, call us today to schedule your next project. DW Excavating LLC is a proud sponsor of Roane County Raider football. Go Raiders! Let Diane Williams Insurance at 217 Church Street in Spencer help you with the coverage you need. Homeowners, farm owners, vacant home, mobile home, motorcycle, farm equipment, and ATV. If you have a business, we can help you there also. Whatever your insurance needs, let Diane Williams find you the best coverage. Diane Williams, 217 Church Street, next to the courthouse. Call 304-927-5656 or email us at dianewilliams@suddenlinkmail.com. Serving Spencer and Roane County for over 60 years. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
This is Gabby Bowen, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Health Care. Have you ever been told by a doctor, nurse, or other healthcare professional that you have high blood pressure, also known as hypertension? Uncontrolled high blood pressure raises the risk for heart disease and stroke, which are leading causes of death in the United States. Fortunately, high blood pressure is treatable and preventable. Here at Roane County Family Healthcare, we have developed a program for our patients that incorporates one-on-one consultations, individualized care plans, education, monthly calls, and more. By participating in our services, you also receive your own free blood pressure monitor. Yes, a free monitor, so that you can closely monitor your progress. So are you ready to take the step towards healthier goals? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your hypertension. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, but they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
Your local Gravely dealer is Richard's Lawn and Garden, located at 130 Main Street, Spencer, West Virginia. Phone number 304-927-4580. Be sure to visit our showroom across the street right beside the T-Mobile building. Visit the Garden Fresh Market in downtown Spencer. We stock fresh produce arriving daily. Let us create meat and cheese trays or veggie and fruit trays for your next event. Our kitchen is open daily, eat in or carry out, Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials available. We also sell fresh flower arrangements at Taylor's Floral. The Garden Fresh Market. Give us a call at 304-927-5109 or stop in and see us at 229 Ripley Road in downtown Spencer. And let's go Raiders!
Did you know Hardman's is now stocking Trex decking? That's right. You don't have to worry with staining your deck anymore with Trex decking. We have 3 colors in stock to choose from, so you can buy it today and install it tomorrow. Ask about special financing options and enjoy your new deck all summer long. Looking to beat the heat and upgrade the inside of your home this summer? Call Rachel in Ripley or Tracy in Spencer about new carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl flooring. Many of these options are in stock and ready for you to take home today. Maybe you want to give your walls their best look? Come in and pick out your new favorite color or have us color match to the one you just can't live without. Our Best Look Paint and Primer in One is your only choice for superior quality at an affordable price. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Although fall weather is beautiful here in West Virginia, falling leaves and brush piling up can turn your property ugly in a hurry. That's when you call on the pros at Hildreth Supply on Arnoldsburg Road. Hildreth Supply has a large inventory of Husqvarna chainsaws and Shindawa leaf blowers to tackle your toughest yard work. And Hildreth Supply is offering huge savings during Fleet Week from October 31st through November 5th with 15% off all Shindawa power units. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at 373 East Main Street, Arnoldsburg Road. We're the largest flooring warehouse in town, and it's fully stocked with the latest trends in floor covering. All first quality with fair pricing, great values, and professional installation. Stop by or call today, 304-927-8082, or check us out on the web.
Take a small drive to big savings. HonestFreds.com.
Looking for an affordable new Ford? Look no further than Jack Garrett Ford, where affordable Fords are a foregone conclusion. Check out the new EcoSport 4-wheel drive Titaniums, Explorer XLT 4-wheel drive, Ranger Lariat Super Crew FX4, all at affordable prices while they last at Jack Garrett Ford. And of course, quality affordable late model used vehicles. Hurry, Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. Name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Hungry? There's only one place to go to satisfy a hunger that big, any time of the day or night. McDonald's in Spencer. Choose from the famous Big Mac, Quarter Pounder with cheese, add fries and sweet tea, and you've got a meal that can't be beat. Start your day off right with the best breakfast in town. McDonald's in Spencer. Egg McMuffin, sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, hot cakes, sausage burrito, add a cup of premium coffee and a hash brown. Great prices every day. McDonald's in Spencer. I'm loving it, and so will you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to opening week of the Class AA state playoffs for high school football across the great state of West Virginia. The playoffs, better known as the second season here in the Mountain State, are what all programs in all 3 classes begin chasing officially on August 1st. Although the vast majority of the schools actually start their grind as early as January, the ultimate goal of every program is obviously a state championship. This is why we play the game. However, realistically speaking, many teams know that they are not to that level entering certain seasons. Still, the hopes of a playoff berth provide motivation to work as one cohesive unit for all of the 102 programs in the Mountain State. Football season is a grind. It is a hard sport to be dedicated to as much as one needs to be successful. Even if a team is bought in and worked hard, this is no guarantee of success. Football is taxing, both mentally and physically. It can wear even the strongest down. Football is not a contact sport, it is a collision sport. And during the course of a season, even the most favored teams can see a season derailed by a few injuries. Yes, football is hard, but the hard is what makes this sport so great. So to all of the players on all of the 102 teams, you have our highest respect. But this is still sports, and in sports there are winners and there are losers. There are teams who have navigated the regular season successfully enough to earn a shot at the ultimate goal. And there are many others who have hung up the gear until 2023. 54 teams are done for the season, leaving the final 48, 16 in each class, to engage in combat on the gridiron for one more guaranteed week. Surely across the state, there will be favorites and there will be underdogs in this first round. But no one gets here without having earned it. And each year, it seems, there are always underdogs that shock the state. All 48 teams in the playoffs had better elevate their intensity and their execution from here on out, lest they be one that gets picked off early. When it comes to high school football at Roane County High School, the word favorite has seldom, if ever, been used to describe a Raider team entering the Class AA playoffs. In fact, the Raiders have only hosted one playoff game in the school's history, and that came against Oak Glen in 2011, with the Raiders an 8 seed and the Golden Bears a 9 seed. Hardly what could be considered a heavy favorite. But that was then, and this is now. After a magical run in the 2021 Class AA playoffs, in which the underdog Raiders reeled off a road win at Nicholas County, followed by a near victory at Independence, the eventual runner-up, the Raiders' secret was out. And with each 1-0 week in 2022, the Raiders began to play the new role of favorite each week. They have not shied away from this. The Raiders have embraced this newfound respect. This Raider team takes nothing for granted because they know how rare and fleeting this level of success can be. Yes, physically, Roane County is built as a powerhouse team in Class AA. More importantly, though, is their mental toughness, their unselfishness, the ability to stay humble and hungry throughout each and every Friday night. The Raiders will need all of this and more if they are to successfully navigate round one of the 2022 playoffs. There is no reason to look ahead because there is no second round without taking care of business today. The project on the docket today comes in the form of the Red Riders of Weir High School. The Red Riders come into today's contest at 7-3, ranked 14th in the state, a number that many believe bears zero resemblance to their actual ability. The Red Riders are big up front, they are fast in the backfield, and they are aggressive defensively. More than that, they have the attitude of the underdog, heading into the favorite's backyard, and rest assured, they will be looking for the upset. But this is Roane County's home. This is where we live. This is where we work. This is where we raise our families. This is where the Raider football team grinds. This is where they spill all of the blood and the sweat to prepare for a moment like the one on the horizon in 30 minutes. It's the Raiders versus the Red Riders. The Class AA state playoffs begin now. Roane County, say it with me. It's time to kick the tires and light the bonfires. It's time for Raider football, live from beautiful County Stadium on the campus of Roane County High School. Raider football is once again on the air. From Reedy to Walton, Newton to Spencer, and all points in between, we welcome you to WVRC 104.7 FM's coverage of your Roane County Raiders. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Saturday afternoon opening round playoff game in Class AA featuring your Roane County Raiders and the Weir Red Riders. Roane County, the number 3 seed, coming into today's contest, facing off against the number 14 Red Riders. Roane County undefeated on the regular season for the first time in school's history, 10-0. The Red Riders 7-3 coming in, winners of 3 straight, 4 of their last 5 coming into today's afternoon contest. It is a rainy and cold day. It was very bad last night for a lot of teams around the state of West Virginia, so we are no different than what happened last night. Hopefully the rain will not be too terrible. Right now, though, it is coming in sideways at County Stadium. Glad you could join us for this opening round playoff game. Andrew Miller alongside my partner John Penna. Matt White is our statistician. Katie Nutter on the camera. And Joe McDonald with A&M Digital Technologies is manning the scoreboard, the graphics, and the instant replays. John, we were hoping that the rain from Hurricane Nicole would hold off. It is still here in the forecast. It will be here throughout the better part of this football game, so both teams are going to have to deal with this sort of weather. I talked to Coach Burdett, and I mentioned immediately, I said ball security will be a big issue here in a first-round game. That's always a big deal, though.
Yeah, a first-round game, not only that, but, playing in front of our home crowd. This has been a big deal for the last couple weeks. This has been building for Roane County. But, yeah, controlling the football against a team in Weir that has size and has athletes everywhere along the board. From film that I've been able to watch, they're very shifty. When they get themselves out into the open field, they can make some things happen, and they have great size in the front of the line. The difference is I think Roane County is way more aggressive on the offensive line and the defensive front.
Talking with third-year head coach Frank Cicini in Metro News, they talked about that. Cicini said, we've seen a couple of films on Roane County. They are a physical bunch of players, and we need to match that physicality. That will be one of the questions for Weir if they are to have a chance here. The other question is, can Weir stop Roane County's offense? 42 points per game for Roane County. Weir gives up just 17.4 per game. Something will have to give there.
Yeah, it's going to be what the offensive and defensive front are going to be able to do. Looking at Weir, they've got a 6'6", 300-pound guy. That doesn't always mean that he's going to be the best offensive lineman or best defensive lineman. You've got to get down and you've got to get dirty inside the trenches. And in a game like this, where the rain's coming down, guys aren't going to look to throw the ball around too much. Roane County does not throw the ball very much anyway, so it's going to be interesting to see how both lines, the line of scrimmage tonight is going to tell a story.
Defensively for Roane County, again, they're going to look to try to stop this very shifty and athletic Weir Red Rider offense, who averages 25.8 points per game. That's nothing to shake a stick at, except when you look at Roane County's numbers. Yeah. Roane County, though, defensively on the year has given up just 11.6 points per game. And Matt White, that's a little deceptive of a number because that includes all of the JV time that has happened this year for Roane County.
Yeah, our JV unit has gotten in 3 ball games now and played the entire second half. So our varsity unit has not been on the field nearly as much, but kind of basically split that number about in half. I'd say the varsity, John and I figured it up a couple weeks ago, they were only giving up about 6 points per game as a varsity unit, and then with the JV guys giving up that additional like 6 or 7 points. So this is going to be a really interesting matchup because for our defense, Weir likes to spread the ball out. They've got an extremely quick and shifty quarterback. However, this is not the starting quarterback from the beginning of the year. Corey Lyons, he's coming in. He's only played 2 games at quarterback, but he is an extremely good athlete, can get out in space, make some things happen, keep his eyes down the field. And our secondary is going to be tested in this ball game because they do like to throw the ball a lot. You mentioned that big guy on the left tackle. He is a very physical line, a leader of that line for Weir, and they've got a back that's 6'1" and 200 pounds. I've questioned what their scheme has been spreading the ball out. I would almost go to a ground and pound if I had that kind of size up front, but it's going to be a big matchup for Roane County in this ball game.
Lions replacing Malachi Strohmile, the junior, who is out with a concussion, and of course that 6'1", 200-pounder, the senior Jamari Bass, goes 6'2", 200 pounds in the backfield. He's not the fastest in the world, but you don't have to be when you're that size. When you talk about Roane County not having to pass the football, fellas, they don't have to, but they can. Jacob Greathouse, the freshman, has been so solid all year long. He is 14 of 16 on the season for 332 yards passing. His completion percentage, 88%, 4 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. That's a QB rating of 166.7. And they found out a couple of weeks ago that Jacob can launch it down the field instead of just rolling out. So if you have to, it's in the pocket for Roane County if they need to go to that a little bit. But it's the rushing game that has carried us through the whole season. Roane County has rushed for 3,511 yards as a team on 439 carries. 2,000-yard rushers in Briar Begler, 149 carries for 1,092. Skylar Delk, 124 carries for 1,241. And those two have combined for 37 touchdowns on the ground. Roane County as a team still averaging 8 yards per carry on the ground, 351 per game. John, they'll have to continue that up front punishment from the big five up front for Roane County and the lead blockers and the downfield blockers.
Yeah, and in a game like this with the rain coming down, we're just going to continue to look at ways to get our athletes the ball in space and let them do their thing. When Delk hits the open field, there's nobody going to catch him. When Begler hits the open field, he's going to juke you a couple times and he's going to plant a foot. Shea Harper has come on here recently, Drew. With Begler going down last week, Shea got a lot of the load last week, and he was able to do his thing, which is not surprising to some of us that have watched him throughout his entire career. But then you add B-Rich in. B-Rich, he's just now starting to scratch the surface on what this guy's going to be able to do. It would be nice for us in this second season, because it's the playoffs, to be able to get everybody going on the same page and really just explode this offense.
For the best news coverage of high school sports in West Virginia all year, follow Joe Bricado and Greg Carey's daily post at wvmetronews.com. More pregame coverage to come here in a little bit. After these messages, we'll check in with the Coach's Corner interview and head coach Paul Burdett after this.
Macintosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and Macintosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. Macintosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
NV Graphics has proudly been serving Roane and surrounding counties since 2013. We are located on Williams Drive in downtown Spencer, West Virginia. We offer screen printing, embroidery, custom apparel, team uniforms, signs, banners, trophies, and awards. Does your school, team, or league need help with fundraiser ideas? Then give us a call. 304-927-6466. That's our specialty. NV Graphics, open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Closed for lunch daily from noon to 1. Supporting local small businesses help directly support your kids in the community. Give NV Graphics an opportunity to earn your business. Thank you.
Drinking chocolate milk, the official beverage of West Virginia high school sports, helps you recover from what comes next. It's delicious and contains the right mix of protein and carbs to help refresh exhausted muscles. For more information, visit drink.milk.com. Farmers and Mechanics Insurance knows about West Virginia's history and is excited about its future. For more than a century, Farmers and Mechanics have provided reliable insurance protection to the people in communities across the state. Farmers and Mechanics Insurance companies are proud to partner with the high school sports and its commitment to teach and promote sportsmanship and citizenship. We are live here at County Stadium. The rain is flying in sideways. It's cold. It's perfect for postseason football weather in the opening round of Class AA. Roane County and Weir getting set to go here in just about 15 minutes. Had a chance to talk with Coach Paul Burdett before the broadcast, and he had this to say about the upcoming broadcast. All right, welcome back, folks. I'm standing here, familiar position at home at County Stadium for the opening round of the Class AA state playoffs. Coach, one of 16 teams to extend your season one more game, and that is what has gotten you to this point, thinking no further ahead than 1-0 each week. Once again, that is the mentality here coming into tonight, correct?
It's been the mentality all year, Drew. We talked, these guys really bought into that last year. We come into this year, first team exercise we have in June, we get our first break, and it's 1-0. And so we bit right down on it from there on. And, it's been that way all along, and these guys live by that.
How important is it, and I asked you this a couple times this week, but I want to do it again here today, how important was it to have a lot of these guys
back this year into the postseason who went through the fire last year against Nicholas and Independence, both on the road?
I think it's huge, Drew. I think having that experience and understanding how to play in these type games is a big deal. And, these guys have been able to portray that all year long.
Obviously, the weather isn't what we had hoped it would be. Now, it's not raining too hard, but again, it's going to be a cool day here today. It's going to be up in the low 50s, we hear. Hopefully the rain comes through. But again, we're on a turf field, so footing won't be an issue. It's just ball security on both teams might be a big factor here today.
Yeah, we've played all year long, and the weather really hasn't been a factor. Then you get to the first round of playoffs, and everybody's dealt with it so far this week other than the guys that played on Thursday. So, it goes both ways. And, so we're just going to have to, we talk about adversity all the time. It's just a piece of adversity, and you got to face it, and you got to go on and work through it, and that's what we're going to do.
X's and O's wise, obviously defensively, Weir will bring the heat. That's exploitable, obviously, if you can get hats on hats. And offensively, as you mentioned, they like to spread things out a little bit and utilize their athleticism.
Yeah, I think they're a good football team, Drew. They're big up front. I feel like that, their athletes in space is a big deal for them, and we got to take care of that. They got to take care of our athletes. And, I think it's going to be a good ball game.
Coach, we're into the first week of the postseason, and so far, so good as far as health is concerned. You got Beggs a little dinged up last week. How is the health of your team, including him?
Well, we're all here. It's a big deal. Beggs is here. Beggs is going to play. He tweaked the knee a little bit. He's worked really hard in rehab this week, and hats off to Jeff Tanner for taking him under his wing up there at the hospital and working him hard. He came out here Thursday evening and just worked the legs off of him. And, I think it made Weir feel a little bit better about everything. And he's got a brand new brace on. And so he feels good. Everybody else is good. We had some sickness this week, but everybody's healed up and healthy. And we're ready to play ball here at 1:30.
Well, we're excited for you, Coach. Another opportunity, just another week to go 1-0. We wish you the best of luck.
Thanks, Drew. We appreciate it.
Head Coach Paul Burnett, folks, more pregame coverage coming up now. And we welcome you back to County Stadium. Chick-fil-A and its 18 West Virginia owner-operated restaurants salute the more than 86,000 boys and girls that participate in scholastic sports in our state. Chick-fil-A recognizes that participation in high school sports helps to develop leadership and teamwork skills that prepare each participant for life. The same values that Chick-fil-A in your community shares. Chick-fil-A, proud to support West Virginia high school sports. It's good to have options when choosing a health coverage for yourself and for your family or for your employees, and you've got options with the health plan. Known for exceptional service and support with a nationwide network of physician, flexible coverage options you can count on and competitive rates you'll appreciate. The health plan, plan on it. Learn more at healthplan.org. We are just moments away from the opening kick, and we are going to be off and on with the rain here. It's about 50 degrees plus. It was supposed to be cold. We knew that. We thought that the rain would be out of here by last night, but it will be here until right about the closing of the game. And it's been flying down in sheets. It's been coming down sideways with a little bit of wind. So the elements are not the perfect elements for either team here tonight, John. But, again, you both have to deal with the elements. The question is who can deal with them a little bit better.
Yeah, ball security tonight, Drew, is going to be a big, big deal here. It's just going to be hold on to the football, continue to keep two arms around it until you get past the linebackers and into the secondary. But you have to be very smart and cautious about what you're doing. The passing game is going to be one of those things that it could be a little bit iffy. Wind is blowing. It's going to be a little bit wet. And Weir likes to throw the ball around a lot more than what Roane County does. So it's going to be interesting to see how they switch that offense up.
Well, the Raider defense has been able to play assignment football throughout the season, and they've faced some very good quarterbacks, some very good running backs, but you're going to have some very athletic players in the backfield for Weir. Talking about the third start for Corey Lyons, who's naturally a running back. He is in at quarterback because Malachi Strohmile is out, and so that adds another wrinkle of shiftiness in the backfield. We've seen some film on him, John, where he likes to get it out, and he likes to scramble a little bit and make defenses struggle when he can, and then you've got other options as well. So I think for Roane County, diagnosing the main part of the offense right away is important, but you really can't diagnose somebody who can scramble like Lyons can.
Yeah, and we have not seen that much. You think back to Ripley. Ripley's quarterback was able to run around a little bit. He was dealing with a bum wheel though. So Roane County has not seen a quarterback that's as shifty in the open field as what the quarterback will be here tonight for Weir.
Both teams are in the locker room getting their final instructions from the coaches for Roane County. Coach Paul Burdett in year number 12. His overall record is 65-55, including 10 straight in the regular season this year. This is his 6th playoff appearance, 2011, 12, 13. Once again in 2016, last year, the big run for Roane County, and this year. Frank Cicini, the third-year head coach, just 11-15, but he took over a Weir program that had fallen a little bit at the end of Coach Tony Filberto's time, and already in year 3, he has them at 7-3 and back in the playoffs, and this is the first one for head coach Frank Cicini. And so this could be a very interesting matchup in many, many forms here today. While we have a moment, let's take a look at the starting lineups for both programs. First off, let's take a look at the offense of the Red Riders for Weir High School.
Yeah, we talked about the big physical front. The left tackle, 6'6", 300-pound senior Cameron Jones. The left guard, 5'11", 250-pound junior Anthony Zorbini. And the center, 5'10", 225-pound sophomore John Davis. The right guard, 6'1", 200-pound junior Elias Pugh, and the right tackle, 5'10", 185-pound junior Mason Klink. Athletes across the board. These are guys that play. There's about 6 more that are going to see the football field as receivers, as slot guys. They mix guys around a lot. Different guys going to touch the ball here tonight, but 5'10", 190-pound junior Jaden Anderson will be a split. In the slot, 5'10", 160-pound senior DeMar Turner. And the other split, a 5'8", 160-pound junior, Deshaun Smith. In the tight end, kind of H-back kind of slot, is 5'10", 190-pound senior Gage Hawkins. In the backfield, we talked about him in the break earlier, 6'2", 200-pound senior Jamari Bass. And running the offense for the third straight game, 5'7", 175-pound junior Corey Lyons III.
Looking to try to stop or slow down that Weir Red Rider offense. The front four for the Raiders have been so good throughout this season. The defensive ends, a pair of seniors, Ori May, the 6', 170-pounder, and Matthew Schaefer, 6'1", 200 pounds. In the middle, the defensive tackles, Jacob Bunner, the junior, with 6 sacks on the season, 6'2", 285 pounds. Right behind him with 5 sacks is the senior Christian Jarvis, 6'1", 225 pounds. Linebackers for Roane County on the inside. Anchoring the defense is Colton Paxton, the senior, 6'1", 210 pounds, leads the team with 10 sacks, 103 tackles coming into today. Skylar Delk, the other inside backer, the senior, 6', 180 pounds. Briar Begler on the outside, 5'8", 165 senior. If he doesn't go much, you'll see Clay Walker, the sophomore, in there as well. And Brandon Richardson, B. Rich is what we call him, the junior, 5'7", 160 pounds at the outside backer position. In the defensive backfield, Lane Watson at corner, the sophomore, 6'1", 175, and Shea Harper at the other corner, the sophomore, 6', 175. Your safety today, junior Sawyer Hunt, 5'10", 150 pounds.
You'll see a lot of 4-man front, 3 linebackers with a safety creeping up in the box, more than likely for this Weir team. They can also go 5 down on the ground to try to stop Roane County's rushing attack. But across the board, 6'2", 200-pound senior defensive end Jamari Bass, 5'10", 185-pound junior defensive tackle Mason Klink. The other D tackle, 5'11", 250-pound junior Anthony Zorbini. And the other end, 6'1", 200-pound junior Elias Pugh. The 3 linebackers, 5'10", 190-pound junior Jaden Anderson, the 5'10", 190-pound senior Gage Hawkins, and a 5'11", 195-pound junior Charles Parentis. In the secondary, at corners, 5'8", 140-pound senior Kanye Green, and 5'9", 165-pound junior Devon Colson. In the secondary, 6', 180-pound sophomore Demir Mauder, and the 5'8", 160-pound junior Deshaun Smith.
On the offense for Roane County, it has been this unit all year that has led to Roane County's success. That is the front 5 on the O-line. The left tackle is sophomore Noah Jett, 6'2", 255 pounds. Left guard, the junior Jacob Bunner, 6'2", 285 pounds. The anchor at center, his final postseason, is Matthew Schaefer, the senior, 6'1", 200 pounds. Right guard, another senior in Colton Albright, 6 foot, 210 pounds. And on the tackle position on the right side, Christian Jarvis, the senior, 6'1", 225 pounds. The tight end, who will also line up in the backfield in heavy, senior Colton Paxton, 6'1", 210 pounds. Your wideout, Lane Watson, the sophomore, 6'1", 175. The H-back will be split by Shea Harper, 6'1", 175 sophomore, and the junior Brandon Richardson, 5'7", 160. A pair of 1,000-yard rushers in the backfield for Roane County. Skylar Delk, the senior, 6 foot, 180 pounds, and Briar Begler, the senior, 5'8", 165. Running the show is the freshman Jacob Greathouse, 5'9", 145 pounds. We are moments away from the opening kick here from County Stadium. We appreciate everyone joining us on YouTube Live, both from Roane County, and we've got some Weir fans joining us as well. We'll take a break for our sponsors. When we return, opening kick here from County Stadium, round one of the Class AA state playoffs on WVRC.
Sports builds character, character that follows us all through life. It can lift us up in grand emotions when we reach the pinnacle of success. We all can envision the agony of defeat. Both equally build character. Old Fences Realty believes in character. Working hard to achieve that pinnacle of success takes sacrifice, training, and long hours. When putting your property on the market, please remember the company that possesses that character. List with Old Fences Realty.
And go team!
The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free large one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Your bank shouldn't make you feel like you're on an assembly line. It's about you, your family, your future. That's why you're gonna feel good about Polka Valley Bank, because people have been feeling good about us for over 100 years. Bottom line, we have all the services of a big bank, but we're local. At Polka Valley Bank, our decision-making is local. Our people get to know you and call you by name. It's a relationship with a bank that you can feel good about. See us online at polkavalleybank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
If there's not a Parmar store near you, now there will be soon. Parmar stores have 200 locations throughout the region to serve you. Parmar stores is the official store of high school sports in West Virginia. Roane County, the number 3 seed, the number 14 seed Weir, the coin toss taking place at midfield. Roane County has had an interesting coin toss situation all year. They have only not won 2 coin tosses. They have still ended up with the football 9 of the 10 times on offense, and it looks as if Weir winning the toss will defer to the second half, so the Raiders will go on offense for the 11th time in 12 games this season.
Yeah, just what Coach Burnett likes to do, get the offense established, try to get themselves into the end zone and play great defense. It's just been the MO of this football team the entire season, Drew.
All maroon for Roane County here today. Jerseys, pants, and helmets, white numbers, white letters, Roane in all capital letters across the front of the chest. The Raider R in white along the side of the helmets, and the white stripe down the middle as the Raiders take the field. For the Red Riders, not a lot of red here, lots of white jerseys and pants with red numbers and letters, red helmets with the black W for Weir on it. Raiders will attack from left to right to begin this ball game. Appreciate everyone joining us on our on our YouTube live feed. We are not on the radio today. We are audio live on our streaming part on our website. WVU football against Oklahoma currently on our radio station, though. Glad we can cover all angles, though, John.
Yeah, we try to do everything. Joe, big help here because without him, we would not be able to do anything.
Everybody needs a Joe McDonald. Look up A&M Digital Technologies if you guys are
any technical problems at all.
I just blew up Joe's business. He's never going to catch up now. Raiders take the field, back deep to receive. Brandon Richardson, Shea Harper, they will stand at the 10-yard line.
Yeah, we're used to seeing Begler back there, Drew, but Beggs has been dealing with a little bit of a knee issue going back to last week. So we're going to see Shea Harper. He's not a slouch when the ball's in his hands, though.
Set to kick off is the sophomore, Ben Howard.
And Howard's got a good leg, very accurate kicker. I've seen a lot in film where he likes to angle the ball toward the sideline and try to force the up man to try to field that one so his coverage team can get down quickly and make a tackle.
Well, I've already messed up a number. It's 43, not 42. Albert Schneibel. I apologize. Albert Schneibel, the kicker. He'll approach. Round one of the playoffs is underway. A high kick at the 12-yard line. Harper straight up the middle, spins off the first tackle at the 25, out to about the 26. And Roane County will begin at that point.
Not a bad job, Shea. He caught the ball. First of all, you got to control that thing. Got hit, spun off one, and then was wrapped up by a couple defenders.
Coach Burdett mentioned this Weir Red Rider defense is aggressive. They will line up sometimes 6 along the front line, and they are able to manage that. A couple of very good linebackers as well, including Gage Hawkins in the middle. Roane County working with the stick-eye formation. Handoff, second man, straight up the gut goes Roane County. That is Delk, and he will pick up 8.
Yeah, nice job. You can look out through there and see that offensive line continuing to push the pile. You saw Schaefer from the center spot that did a good job there. And that's what Roane County loves to do, pick up nice yardage on first down, make it manageable as they look for the next first down.
Left to right, 2nd and 2, opening possession of the playoffs. Back to heavy set, third man. That's Begler. And he will have first down yardage, give him 3 on the carry. Again, he's got the right knee wrapped up with a big brace. And it's kind of a mental thing right now. You're trying to get him into some action quickly and let him feel contact.
Yeah, and the talk was, he might not even play offense, but it's good to see him get the second carry of the game.
He'll check out, 1st and 10. Roane County moves the chains at the 38. Heavy package leaning to the left. Greathouse will reset. He'll hand it off Delk. There's whistles. There are flags.
We'll see what the call is going to be.
I wonder if with Greathouse resetting, if Roane County may have jumped. That will be the call. Back Roane County up 5. 11-minute mark, first quarter, no score. First drive of the ball game, so the Raiders move back 5, and they'll have it 1st and 15. That will move the ball inside Roane County's 35 to the 33.
Weir's defense is moving around quite a bit, Drew. If we can get into that quicker tempo, it might throw these guys off just a little bit. We know the offense for Roane County is able to do that.
Raiders will pack it in with the stick-eye formation. Second man is Delk into the pile. He'll pick up a couple, no more. Just past the 35 to the 36.5. Brings up 2nd and long.
Yeah, this is going to be the kind of game that it's probably going to be throughout, Drew, just to continuously ground and pound. Once you get that defense flying around, maybe look to throw a short pass to open up the defense a little bit more.
2nd down and 12. Raiders bunching it in still. Off tackle goes Begler, past the 40 to the 41, so the Roane County Raiders inching back up into positive yardage here. They've got a 3rd and long, though, at the 41. Call it 3rd and 7. The yard to reach is out near Roane County's 48. 9:54 counting here in quarter number 1. No score, opening possession. Number 3, Roane County. Number 14, Weir. Receiver split to the near side. Here is the counter play, and that did not work. The Red Riders pinning their ears back, and Roane County halted at the 42-yard line.
Yeah, Mason Klink there, 58, shot a gap and met the running back in the hole, and Roane County with a 4th down here.
Confidence early from Coach Paul Burdett. He's going to go for it in his own territory. Begler checks back in. 4th down and 6. They've got to get to the 48. It's on the 42.5. Here's the pitch to Begler. He's going to look to throw it down the field. He'll launch it out there. And what a catch by Lane Watson. Recovering on it. It was a short throw, and Watson comes up, adjusts, and gets hit as he is coming down with what is a tremendous catch.
Yeah, Lane Watson's going to high point the ball. The ball is a little bit underthrown. That's going to help Lane out. He's going to go up and make the catch over the defender's back. Great play call there on a fourth down play.
Somebody submit that one to ESPN because he just got mossed.
Tremendous catch by Watson. We have seen that a couple of other times this season. The chains will move. Roane County's first drive continues. 8:55 and counting in the first quarter. No score on this opening drive. To the 29 of Weir goes Roane County. They'll split Watson to the far side. Under center goes Greathouse. Second man through, that's Delk. Big yardage on first down once again. Give him 8 more on the carry.
Yeah, Delk's just not going to be stopped on first contact, Drew. You get a hand on him, but he's going to continue to move along, adding to that 1,200-yard season that he has this senior year. Just an exciting, good athlete back there all around for Roane County.
Ball spotted just outside the 20 of the Red Riders. Raiders with the power eye. Greathouse had trouble with the snap and got that ball to Begler late, and Begler able to get back to the line of scrimmage. No more. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Yeah, maybe slipped out of his hands a little bit. I think he caught it on his hip and was able to get it to Begler. But it's going to bring up a 3rd down situation, 3rd and 2 it looks like.
And if you can't see it on the screen, the rain is still coming in sideways. That little stingy rain right now. And cold, makes the hands cold.
And it is not going anywhere until about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So,
yeah, hanging around just long enough to annoy everybody here. 3rd down and 1. They need the 19. That'll be Harper into the pile. I don't think he's got the first down. He'll get it inside the 20. It'll be 4th and short for the Raiders.
So far, Drew, this defense for Weir, definitely one of the best that we've seen this season. They have size. They are physical. They're coming downhill. I think that's kind of what helped us out on that pass play. They're just so aggressive.
7:20 and rolling. First quarter action. No score. Raiders with a big 4th down and about half a yard. They need the 19. It's inside the 20. Heavy package. Greathouse under center. Hands it off. Delk, he's got the first down. Just weight room legs for Skylar Delk. A lot of squats in the offseason.
Yeah, so many. Not only there in the weight room, but he works out by himself at home. You're going to see, and you know when you line up in heavy here, short yardage, you've got Paxton up front, you've got Delk behind. Good block, and he's going to continue to churn those legs, picks up the nice first down.
So the Raiders have picked up a big 4th down on a pitch pass and now a big 4th down on a run. 1st and 10 from the 16-yard line. Delk once again hit at the line of scrimmage, still pushes forward for a pair. 2 positive yards for Skylar. 6:35 rolling first quarter clock, no score, first drive.
O-line doing their job here, Drew. Aggressive defensive front.
Back to traditional eye. You've got Paxton as a wing on the near side. Pitch to the near side. That's Harper, cuts it back. Fights towards the 10-yard line. He'll be shy of the 10. Where will they call him out? Looks at the 12-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and mid-range. They can reach a first down at about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that play developed a little slow, Drew, and Harper trying to set his blocks up, and backside pursuit is going to be able to bring him down. So another 3rd down here on this drive.
This drive over 6 minutes long, 5:50 and rolling here in quarter number 1. 3rd down and 6. Handoff. That's Begler. Begler breaks free to the 5 at the end zone. Pulls the ball over the goal line, and Roane County strikes.
He just shot out of that seam, Drew, if you're going to look back here on the replay. He just shot out of that little seam. There was a great block set up, and then Lane Watson down the field here with another great block. He's just going to burst through. Lane's going to make a nice block, and then Beggs is going to do the rest of it. That knee's looking okay to me.
Got to be a confidence booster for Briar Begler, who went down in the first quarter with a knee injury last week. Raiders will go for 2. Begler out in motion to the near side. The snap, the give, Delk off tackle. Schuyler fights to the end zone. Roane County scores on the first possession, 8-0. Raiders lead it.
Civil and Environmental Consultants, West Virginia's fastest growing engineering firm, is proud to support high school student athletes. Participation in high school sports helps students learn the importance of integrity, personal development, and service excellence. At CEC, those are some of our core values. We also know that skills learned in the classroom and on the courts often carry over into life. If you are looking for a great design and construction team to work with, go to cecinc.com. CEC, big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
5:37 remaining in the first quarter. A successful drive number one for Roane County, Matt White.
Yeah, long sustained drive, 13 plays, 73 yards, 6 minutes and 23 seconds off the clock. Briar Begler with the 12-yard touchdown run. Delk with the 2-point conversion. 8-0, Roane County with the first lead of the ball game.
So a huge play, though, Drew. That Lane Watson, that pitch pass from Begler to Watson, man, that should be, like Matt said, on ESPN. Somebody submit that thing because that's probably going to be a top play.
Yeah, Roane County in that drive also 2 for 2 on fourth down conversions.
Deshaun Smith and Devin Colson back deep to receive. Left to right, it will sail. Off of the sophomore, Coben Cottrell's foot, leg in, high. Kick and flags come in, whistles, and we will stop this. And Roane County looks like they were offsides.
Yeah, that kickoff team a little too happy. Thought I saw them move cross the line before Coben was able to get his leg into it. But you know what? Coben's going to say, hey, man, I'm going to try to put this thing in the end zone from back here.
The wind is coming in from right to left, so it'll be difficult for Cottrell. As you saw that one get up into the stratosphere, and it kind of died. Smith and Colson move up to the 20. This will be kicked now from the 35.
And Cottrell's got plenty of leg. If he gets height underneath of it, give his team time to get down and cover that ball.
Cottrell approaches, leg in, high, and this will be taken at the 20. That's Smith, up the middle. Smith, jitterbugs, working towards the outside, breaks a tackle at the 35, and out to the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. A nice return of about 21 or 2 from Deshaun Smith.
Yeah, Christian Jarvis down there as well as Delk, I believe, to make that tackle. Shifty return there.
We will see for the first time this Weir Red Rider offense. 1st and 10, right to left. Roane County leading 8-0 at 5:28 mark of the first quarter. The junior Corey Lyons out of the shotgun with Bass right behind him. Snap is back. Here's the give. It's on the ground. It's picked up by Roane County. Roane County with a turnover.
You know what?
Colton Paxton.
The whole time, ball security. Colton Paxton shot that gap, Drew. The ball just out of his hands, and a nice fumble recovery by Colton.
Now, Matt, you had mentioned in some film study that snaps had been an issue for Weir.
It has been a tendency in a lot of games. That was a high snap. We've seen 2 different guys in film have to step in and play that center spot, and it just showed its ugly head there. The ball was high, and Lyons was just never able to get a hold of that one.
First turnover in favor of Roane County. They are set up nicely at the 33 of the Red Riders. Begler, third man, into the pile down to the 30. Spun at the 30, but locked up. He'll pick up 3 positive yards.
We talked about turnovers here, Drew, early in the game. And Roane County's offense, very potent at getting themselves in the end zone almost every single time that they touch the ball. Very tough.
So 2nd down and 3. Or 2nd and 7 from the 30. I apologize. Delk, good. First momentum carry down to about the 26. So we are having some problems here on our YouTube feed. What's that? Okay. Well, we don't have 1,000 subscribers, so they're limiting how many people can watch this broadcast. So if ever you needed to subscribe, it's right now, folks. It's 3rd down and 4. Begler into the pile again. He'll get down to about the 24, so Roane County will have a 4th down and a little over a yard, maybe a yard and a half here once again. So if you cannot, we need people to subscribe. Yeah, we need people to subscribe to our YouTube channel because there are people who are blocked out from watching this broadcast right now. Hurry up and subscribe while you're watching. 3:50 and rolling, a big 4th down for Roane County's offense. Greathouse backs up, takes a look. They'll audible at the line of scrimmage. The snap, the give. Delk again, fighting forward, still moving inside the 20, down to the 16-yard line. And Roane County will move the chains again.
Yeah, he's just not going to be denied here, Drew. He's just going to continue to churn his legs. He's put too much time into this program, into his body. Skylar Delk is one of the greatest to play here at Roane County.
8-0 Roane County. They're on the move as the rain continues to fly into their face. It is coming in almost sideways from right to left, and Roane County is attacking left to right. 1st and 10 from the 16. Raiders sticking heavy. There's Begler to the outside. He's got a lot of room to run. One man to beat. He'll cut it back against the grain. Fights to the end zone. Begler again. And I think, John, that was because the knee.
Yeah.
He didn't think he could get it to the edge, so he cuts back on the left knee, which is good, and ends up in the end zone.
Well, Begler, knowing him, he likes that little bit of contact. So he's going to plant his foot here. He's going to cut back and hit and continue to spin his way into the end zone. Roane County right now cooking with 3:06 left here to go in the first quarter.
Off of the turnover on the first play offensively for Weir, Roane County strikes. They will go for 2. Greathouse hands it off, and they had Delk in the sights that time. No good, but Roane County strikes again. 3:06 left in quarter number 1, 14-0 Raiders.
Primary care is like a bridge, moving you from one side where you need vaccinations, screenings, and medical advice to the other where you receive essential care to remain healthy and active. At Roane General Medical Clinic, our primary care team is here to help you cross that bridge to a healthier life. Roane General Medical Clinic, our providers are now accepting patients and offer care you can trust close to home.
3:06 remaining in the first quarter. A turnover on the first play turns into points for Roane County.
Yeah, again, Roane County converting on a 4th down, sets up that 5-play drive, 33 yards, 2 minutes and 18 seconds off the clock. Begler with the 16-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion attempt was no good. So 14-0 now, Roane County on top of the Weir Red Riders. Again, 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions in the first 2 drives for Roane County.
That is big, folks. We need you to subscribe to our YouTube channel right now. If you're watching and you are not a subscriber, please subscribe immediately. They are blocking out people. We are maxed out on people viewing, and we need some help with it. We need subscribers, and we need them now. Cottrell to kick from the 40 once again. Smith and Colson back deep, leg in, high, end over end kick. Taking it the 17-yard line, straight up the middle, now to the outside. Here goes Colson. Colson to the midfield stripe, and he is blasted right there. The ball comes loose, and it actually goes all the way into Roane County territory at the 46 before going out of bounds. Give that another 10 yards on the fumble.
Yeah, I think Lane Watson was the guy that shot in, Drew, kind of punched that ball out. Shea Harper looked like he was going to be able to get to it, but the ball ended up going out of bounds, and good field position here this time for the Red Riders.
1st and 10 for Weir inside Roane County territory at the 46. Raiders lead 14-0, 2:57 first quarter action. Boy, and Weir might be about 4 yards off sides there. Mauder was waiting for the official to come tell him. Lions in the shotgun. Bass to his left. They'll motion. The man to the near side. Here's the out route. Just the dump to the edge. Roane County is right there, and they will limit the damage to about 3 or 4 on the catch made by Kanye Green.
Yeah, that time, just that little flare pass to the outside, trying to get somebody out in space. You've seen this quite a bit through film study. Nice job, though, B. Rich at playing that outside backer, and then Lane Watson, and always a very steady short tackler on the outside edge.
Give him 4, 2nd and a long 6 from the Roane County 42. Lions in the shotgun wing to the near side. Here's the handoff to the big man Bass. He is through the secondary. There goes Bass down the sideline. He's going to break free, and he will be untouched into the end zone. We wondered if Jamari Bass, with his height and his size, had some speed. He absolutely does.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of found that seam up the middle. It's just a counter, Drew, and he read it perfectly, got outside the pocket, and Lane Watson here with a chance. Just couldn't get his legs there. Shea Harper trying to chase him down as well, so the Red Riders get themselves on the board here in the first quarter.
And that was all started by the good return, followed by the fumble forward. Or in the kicking is Schneibel. High snap. And that ball is going to go through anyway. That was actually Howard, and that was dangerous and looked like it wasn't going to happen, but Howard did a good job, and he'll finish it off. Roane County leads 14-7. We're still in the first quarter.
Primary care is like a bridge, moving you from one side where you need vaccinations, screenings, and medical advice to the other where you receive essential care to remain healthy and active. At Roane General Medical Clinic, our primary care team is here to help you cross that bridge to a healthier life. Roane General Medical Clinic, our providers are now accepting patients and offer care you can trust close to home.
The West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission is proud to use Wilson footballs for athletes to perform their best. They require the best, and that's what Wilson has delivered for over 100 years. Wilson is the official football partner of the WVSSAC. Learn more at wilson.com. Matt White's a good return and a quick score for the Red Riders.
Yeah, I was waiting on you to go Tom Hanks and Castaway there with Wilson. But 2 plays, 46 yards, 55 seconds off the clock. Jamari Bass, 42-yard touchdown run. Extra point kick was good. 14-7 now. Roane County still on top.
Folks, we need subscribers on our YouTube channel. People are being blocked out. Schneibel, he'll loft this one high into the sky. That's Lane Watson taking it at the 27-yard line. Off to the side he goes, still fighting forward. He'll pick up to the 40. And Watson using his strength to give Roane County great field position.
Yeah, that time Lane did a good job. They kicked that ball high, hoping to get their return team down there, or their kick team down there to make a stop.
We want to remind people that you can subscribe for free to our YouTube channel. It doesn't cost you anything. We just need subscriptions because people are being blacked out. They're being blocked out of watching this broadcast because we don't have enough. 1st and 10, Roane County leading by a score. Quick hitter to Delk, and he'll pick up a pair of yards. So how important was that first turnover for Roane County's defense, scoring to get the lead? 14-7 Raiders.
Yeah, this time Roane County lined up in the wing position. They just took the handoff right up the gut.
2nd and 7, ball resting just at the 43 of Roane County. Split back formation. Wing to the near side is Harper. He'll go in motion behind. They'll hand it off Begler, off tackle. And the Red Riders have him locked up. Maybe a half a yard, but maybe not. Bring up 3rd and long for Roane County's offense.
Yeah, you like to bring that motion guy around behind to kind of get the eyes of the linebacker moving. But that time the defensive line able to make the stop at about the line of scrimmage.
Nearing the 1-minute mark, first quarter and counting. It's 14-7 Roane County, 3rd and long. Greathouse sends a motion man, quick hitter. That's Delk off tackle, and he is all the way out to midfield, just shy of the first down. Another 4th down, and 1 coming for Roane County.
Yeah, so far Roane County's just been able to pick these 4th down conversions up. You know, the run, really, really good. Roane County's offense able to churn up the yardage on the ground quite a bit.
Roane County just needs to be stout up front once again. They need 1 yard. They need to cross the 50. It's just past the 49 of Roane County now. They'll go heavy. Greathouse hands it off. That's Delk. He's got the first down and more. Bounces it near side to the 40. Cuts it back to the 35, to the 30, to the 25, to the 24-yard line goes Skylar Delk. He needed 1, got many more.
Move the chains once again on a 4th down, Drew. Beautiful play set up right here. Paxton's going to lead the way. Delk just going to continue to move his body. Look at that big block by Lane Watson downfield. Christian Jarvis getting down there as well. Now Roane County cooking inside the 25.
Pick up a 27 on the play.
Final play of the first quarter. Roane County leading 14-7 on the move. As we come back for second quarter action, you're watching Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
This is Cena McDonald. The election results are in, and I'm your newly elected Roane County Clerk. I'd like to start by thanking God for making this all possible. I'd like to thank the voters of Roane County and all of my family and friends who made this possible, especially my devoted husband. I'd name each of you individually, but I do not want to take a chance of missing someone. I just want you to know that the hard work you put in has not gone unnoticed. The next step will be Canvas Day on Monday, November 14th, which will make everything official. I look forward to serving Roane County as your next county clerk. Last and most certainly not least, I want to congratulate Charlie White on his retirement and thank him for his 24 years of service to Roane County. It's no secret that Charlie leaves big shoes to fill, but my goal is to make the office run as smooth as Charlie did. Again, thank you everyone for all of your support. As you can see, like my slogan says, every vote matters.
Paid for by the candidate. The West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission extends a special thank you to Field Turf, Suicide Prevention West Virginia, the Charleston Convention and Visitors Bureau, as well our participating and patron sponsors. Folks, we need your help. We are about 135 subscribers shy of opening up the broadcast to everyone. It is blocked out for many. We need about 135 more subscribers. Tell everybody you know it's free. Go to WVRC 104.7 FM and subscribe now so we can open up this broadcast to all who want to watch it. We appreciate your help. Second quarter, Roane County has moved the chains. They have it 1st and 10, right to left at the 24 of the Red Riders. The far hash is where it is marked. I formation, Paxton across in motion. They'll give it to Banks, bounces to the edge. Begler, one man to beat. Jitterbugging at the 10, puts a shoulder down into the 5, down to the 3, and that knee is looking relatively strong for Briar Begler.
Yeah, Kanye Green with the stop right there, Drew, or else Beggs is going to continue to churn his legs and get into the end zone. Weir has not seen a tandem of running backs like Roane County has, and it's showing here in the first half.
First play of the second quarter, the clock will move. 14-7, Roane County Raiders. Inside the 5 at the 3, 1st and goal, handoff Delk fighting towards the end zone, and he is in. And the front line continues to eat.
Just a dive play here, Drew, and we've seen this all season. The guys up front get it done, and the running backs just have beautiful lanes to run through. We talked about subscribing on YouTube. It costs you nothing to do that, so you can go ahead and subscribe without being charged anything.
Raiders going for 2 once again. They'll go heavy. Handoff. Second man is Delk, and for the second time they have Delk locked up, so the Raiders unable to cross through on the 2-point conversion yet again. But Roane County scores on the second play of the second quarter, 20-7. Roane County on top.
Slade Auto, you're so fine, you blow my mind, Slade Auto. And transmission. Slade Auto, you're so fine, you blow my mind, Slade Auto. And transmission.
Visit Slate Auto and Transmission, located at 302 Slate Road, Spencer, for all of your car care needs. We offer a wide range of services, including transmission work, new tires and alignments with brands like Mastercraft, Cooper, and Goodyear, regular and modified state inspections, major and minor vehicle repairs. We also have ASE certified mechanics. We appreciate every one of our customers. Call us today at 304-927-2250 to schedule your next appointment. We are open Monday through Friday. Slate Auto and Transmission, quality repairs by people who care.
11:31 remaining, second quarter action. Matt White, Roane County strikes again.
Yeah, coming up with big plays at big opportunities. Another 4th down conversion on that one. 6 plays, 60 yards, 2 minutes and 40 seconds off the clock. Skylar Delk with a 3-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion attempt was no good. 20-7, Raiders on top.
Smith and Colson back deep to receive. Kicking with the win now is Cottrell, and that one hits off of the shoulder of Smith, and he is back at the 7-yard line. Let's see if Roane County can stop him. He'll get back to the 20 and out to the 22, and that's a best-case scenario for the Red Riders because Colson let that hit off his shoulder pad, went and retrieved it at the 1-yard line. The Raiders a bit over-pursuing. That happens when that takes place.
Yeah, when everybody kind of closes in, you kind of get out of your lanes, and that time Colson able just to make some moves and get himself out past the 20. Colton Albright in there on the tackle.
Folks, we need just 49 more subscribers. Note, do we have it? Note, we need 25 more subscribers on YouTube. Please hurry and subscribe. 1st and 10 at the 23 for the Red Riders. Lions out of the shotgun. Quick hitter to the outside edge. They've got the target, and that is Green, Kanye Green with a nice catch. That's near the first down mark at the 32-yard line, a yard shy.
Yeah, just that little hook pattern there, Drew. Green's able to get the ball in his hands. Nice breakdown that time by Sawyer Hunt, but he wasn't able to make the tackle, and then B. Rich cleaned that up.
Raiders up 20-7. Red Riders struck quickly, though, on their last possession. Lions in the shotgun. Bass right behind him. This will be a handoff to Bass. Don't want to get that guy's legs churning. And B. Rich gets low and trips him up, but not before the 6'2 frame falls forward for big yardage and the first down.
Yeah, B. Rich. See Christian Jarvis with a little bit gimpy coming off the field. He got a little stomach issue, it looks like.
Noah Jett will check in, the sophomore. And first down and 10 for the Red Riders at the 38 of Weir. Right to left, or left to right, sorry, they go. 10-15 and rolling, 20-7, Roane County. Pair receivers far side, one to the near side. There's the handoff to the outside. Smith wrapped up and dropped. A combination of Bunner and Begler in the backfield.
Yeah, Jacob Bunner winning up front, Drew. He's clearing the backfield, and then Begler helps clean that thing up. It was just a pitch play, and that thing was slow developing, and against the defense of the Raiders, you cannot develop any play slowly because our guys are going to be in the backfield.
Loss of a pair of yards down to the 36, 2nd and 12. Receiver near side, double wings. Lions with Bass to his left in the shotgun. Now he'll move Bass to the right. The snap. Keeper for Lions off tackle, nowhere to go, cuts it against the grain, finds nothing more than maroon jerseys there as well.
Yep, you saw Delk and Beggs combine there for a nice tackle. Looks like Lions is getting up a little gingerly as well, Drew, but he's going to read his play off. It's a big third down play here coming up for Weir.
Well, the Red Riders already down their starting quarterback, Malachi Strohmile. 3rd and 11, big defensive set here for Roane County. 3 receivers near side, 1 to the far. Snap to Lions, fakes to give, dumps it over the middle, got his man. The catch is made. It'll be short of the first down at about the 46. And that is into the gloves of Demir Mauder, the 6-foot sophomore. And it will be decision time for Coach Frank Sassini. And it looks as if he is going to bring on the punt team. I would caution against this being a punt.
Well,
always in this situation. Roane County will send B. Rich and Harper back deep. They'll stand at the 20 and 26 respectively. The snap is away. It will be a punt. This is beautiful. Spiraling punt, lands at the 15, takes a Weir bounce to the 10, down to the 5, down to the 4, and that's where it will be spotted. What a punt by Jaden Anderson, the lefty.
Yeah, field position played a big part in that decision, Drew. Looks like Christian Jarvis is going to be back out here on offense, which is a great sign. Now Roane County, their backs against the wall, but this offense continues to be very impressive. They've not been stopped here today.
Folks, we have reached our 1,000 subscriber mark. Let's hope that that did the trick and opened up the viewing to everybody. We'll take more, though. Keep subscribing.
Let's go for 2,000.
Let's go for 2,000 here in this game. First and 10, Raiders right to left at their own 4-yard line. Ball security is important here with Roane County leading 20-7. 8:08 mark, first half. Quick hitter off tackle. Just looking for some room, and look at Delk move. Out past the 10 to the 12-yard line. Another 8-yard gain on first down for Schuyler.
Yeah, just hard-nosed football, Drew, and that's what we enjoy here at Roane County. That offensive line, Eaton, and our running backs continue to punish the defense.
2nd down and 2 at the 12. And Roane County moving. That will not help the cause. The guard on Roane County's right side jumping and back Roane County up 5. That is not going to help. It'll bring up 2nd down and 7, and that will move Roane County back down to the 7.
Yeah, Roane County with a mistake there, but you know what? This team is built of leaders, and they're going to shake that off.
Let's hope. Heavy package for Roane County. 3rd man is Beggs to the outside, but he is ripped down before he gets there. And that is a quick move by Charles Prentice, the 195-pound linebacker. And Roane County goes nowhere. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, Prentice right there, Drew, with his 6th tackle of the game. Weir's defense has been on the field a lot.
7:15 and rolling in the first half. 20-7, but Roane County in a bit of a tough situation offensively. Weir stacking the box. They've got 9 in the middle, and Roane County just fights forward for what they can get out to the 10. It's going to be 4th down, and the Raiders going to have to punt this one away.
Yeah, you're going to have to punt this away. Not many punts for the Raiders this season. So this could be a little scary if you're backed up here, but we got to make sure we get blocks up front.
Cottrell needs to get it off quickly, as Colson is dangerous, and he's standing at the 34-yard line. He'll back up to the 37 now, and that is it. Let's hope that Cottrell can get one off here. Leg in, that is not good. They had pressure. That is shanked off to the side. Colson picks it up at the 35. He's got nothing but room to run. Down the sideline, Colson inside the 20, down to the 10. A flag comes in late. That's always in the area of a block in the back. And we can only hope to be so lucky here to back the Red Rider offense up a little bit.
Yeah, Colson just was able to catch that thing off the bounce and take off down the sideline. And usually, like you said, though, in this area, Drew, it's going to be a block in the back or maybe a blind side block.
We give Cottrell credit for getting that away first. There was pressure up the middle, and it is the old yakety yak, don't block in the back. So that will help Roane County just a little bit, but not much, John. It is 1st and 10 Red Riders inside Roane County's 30 at the 28-yard line. 6:12 remaining in the first half, 20-7, Roane County leading. They'll spread a pair of receivers to the near side, one to the far side. Lions, pair of backs to the backfield. He'll hand it off. That's Bass bouncing it to the outside, cutting it back at the 20. That's still on his feet inside the 17, and he may be close to a first down. Actually, they'll call him out at the 19. They'll say his foot was out of bounds, but still 9 on the carry, 2nd and 1.
Yeah, he got the edge there, Drew. You don't see that very many times against the defense. He's a hard-nosed runner, Drew. He made some Raider defenders pay for that.
2 to the near side, receivers as well. Smith in the backfield behind the shotgun. It'll be a give to Smith, off tackle. Fights for the first down inside the 15 to the 10-yard line. And the Red Riders showing what Roane County does to most people right now, just going off tackle.
Yeah, Ori May's going to check back in the game here, Drew. He had a helmet issue. Coben Cottrell is going to check out here. Roane County's defense needs to settle down.
Would be a nice place for one of those Roane County defensive stands deep in their own territory. 5 minutes, 50 seconds and rolling. And before the Red Riders can get this one off, Roane County wants to call a timeout and set up the defense. They will on a 1st and goal from the 10. 5:50 left in the first half, 20-7, Roane County.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines, Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
The West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission honors the athletic and academic achievement of its high schools with the Champions Cup. Each year, the outstanding boys and girls programs in Class A, AA, and AAA will be honored. This year's awards will be presented at the conclusion of the 2022-23 school year. It's big boy time for Roane County's defense. First and goal from the 10 for the Red Riders. Roane County trying to hang on to a two-possession lead. Two receivers to the short side over near Weir's sideline, one to the near side. Lyons sends a man in motion. He'll set, and we've got whistles. And did Weir jump this time?
I believe so.
Yeah, they were sure acting like they did.
The Red Riders shoot themselves in the foot to the tune of a 5-yard penalty, and Roane County with a slight bit of room to breathe. First and goal from the 15. 5:49 mark, second quarter. Roane County leading 20-7, opening round. Class AA playoffs. Some big backs. Bass right beside the shotgun. Right behind him is Hawkins. There's a keeper. Nowhere to go for Bass. Roane County stripping at the football. Bass very wisely grabs two hands around it. The Raiders were trying to pop that one out, John.
Yeah, that time Bunner and Schaefer combined for the tackle. Just a nice play by the defensive front of the Raiders.
No gain on the play. Second and goal from the 15. 5:20 and rolling. 20-7 Roane County first half action. 2-by-1 again. Two receivers far side, one near side. Bass behind Lyons in the shotgun. Snap back. Lyons going to fake the give. He'll roll. He'll dump it. He's got Hawkins. Hawkins, there's a flag in the backfield. And we'll have to wait and see, as that is a nice pass and catch. Hawkins is down at the 5-yard line. It looked as he was falling, may have fallen on the football. He jumps up, and he seems to be okay. And it's not going to matter.
Ooh.
A big penalty for the Red Riders. Wow, that's in the backfield, John.
Yeah.
And that is a holding on the Red Riders. This is going to back them way up.
Yeah, back them completely up. That was just a busted play, Drew, that time, and I don't think the O-line knew what was going on, and the quarterback looked to fake the handoff, but it was just out of sorts. He just dumped the ball out there. I thought maybe a legal man downfield, but holding is going to help the Raiders defense out big time.
Again, just the third start for Corey Lyons this season. So second and goal from the 31 now, 4:55 and counting. Two receivers far side, one near side. Lyons claps the hands together, three-step drop. He's going to dump it deep down the middle. He's got his man open, and he has got his receiver into the end zone. The catch is made by Devin Colson. And I tell you what, that may be the first time I have ever seen Shea Harper miss on a play, because he was right there for it. He swung his arm down and just mistimed it.
He played that thing perfect. Colson just got a step on Shea here. He had to flip his hips, and he put an arm out. But
wow,
just great catch by Colson. And Shea's going to be fine. He's going to shake that thing off. But big play that time by the Red Riders.
Howard set to do the kicking. Better snap this time. Howard leg in. That's good. So Roane County unable to hold the Red Riders out after a second and goal from the 31-yard line. And we are back to a one-possession ball game with 4:42 left.
Willard C. Starchers has ATV parts and accessories. That's right, parts for your ATV. Brake pads and shoes, cable levers, brake cables, bearing kits, filters, batteries, and more. Why drive to dealers, waste gas, pay more when you can get ATV parts at Willard C. Starcher? Willard C. Starcher is located behind the Spencer Middle School. Parts, parts, and more parts. And don't forget the welding gas, welding propane, paint, and fire extinguishers. What a great place to shop. So who you gonna call? Willard C. Starchers. Call 927-2520. That's 927-2520. Open 7 days a week.
Well, the Red Riders gave the Raider defense all the help they needed. They had a couple of penalties on the first and goal from the 10. They ended up with second and goal from the 31, but a pass and catch complete, Matt White, for the touchdown.
Yeah, just a big mistake there by not a mistake, but the mistakes from Weir gave Roane County a great opportunity on that one. They started that possession on the 28-yard line, ended up back at the 31 where Lyons completed the pass to Colson for the touchdown. Extra point kick was good. So, like you said, a one-possession ball game, 20-14 with 4:42 left here in the second.
Snibel set to kick, high, shallow one. This one will drop at the 25 and picked up there by Harper. To the 30 goes Shea. There goes Shea to the 40. Here goes Shea Harper. One man to beat. Let's go. That's the way to get it back, Shea.
Yes, sir. Very dangerous, Drew. The ball bounces, and you can see everybody kind of collapse in on the middle of that. And all it takes is one seam because there's nobody behind you. And Shea just makes them pay, baby. Take it to the house. It's a foot race here on the replay. And Shea Harper, the sophomore, does it again.
Well, you know, John, as having coached him for many, many years, he is very hard on himself when he feels like he's let the team down.
Yeah.
He made a great play, just missed on the swat, but he was going to make up for that in some form or fashion. And how about that?
Yeah, that's just Shea's mentality. As he's grown up and matured a little bit, Drew, he's not as hard on himself. He is a team guy, and looks like Roane County's running somebody on very late.
They're going to have to hustle. 5 on the play clock, heavy. They'll go for 2. They've missed their last 2. This is Begler, and he is upended inside. Roane County cannot get into the end zone for the 2-point conversions. They're leaving points out there, but they lead by 12. Yet again, 40-31 left in the half.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your Erie agent in Spencer is the Ashley Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 304-927-2175.
Erie Insurance.
Way to fight back for Shea Harper to help Roane County back to a 2-possession lead, Matt.
Yeah, just 11 seconds off the clock for Shea Harper to go 75 yards on the kick return touchdown. 2-point conversion attempt. Again, no good for Roane County, but extending the lead back out 26-14 now, 4:31 left in the second.
So the Raiders fighting back between the 1- and 2-possession lead. See if Cottrell can get a hold of this one with the wind at his back. Smith and Colson stand at the 10. This one will sail right to left off the leg of Coben Cottrell. 4:31 left in the first half of play. Cottrell approaches, leg in, high. End over end kick taken at the 14. That is Colson going to the outside. Here goes Colson. Colson cutting back at the midfield stripe. He is down the sideline. He is going to be out of bounds at the 25-yard line, but a breakdown in the kick coverage unit. That is a unit that's been so solid for the Raiders this year, and that will give Weir tremendous position once again.
Yeah, that time everybody kind of collapsed towards the middle and left that outside open. You saw Coben Cottrell try to get there, got a hand on him, slowed him down just a little bit, and Delk able to push him out of bounds. But once again, good field position for the Red Riders here.
Might want to stop kicking to Colson. He's got 112 yards on 3 kick returns.
And the defense set up in a tough position for the 3rd time. The Red Riders have scored on the previous 2 tremendous field position opportunities. 1st and 10 from Roane's 25. Handoff. Nope, that's a keeper to the outside. Lyons down the sideline. Lyons steps out of bounds. Otherwise, he is into the end zone. He'll pick up 12 in the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 13 of Roane County. The Raiders' eyes not seeing things very well yet.
Yeah, well, that's kind of we've not seen that this season, Drew. As we've, there's a quarterback fake, kind of that keeper deal, that read option. Let's see what's going on here.
Officials calling a timeout. The sideline official had him out. The guy in the end zone just called what he was supposed to. And so now the officials are getting together At the moment, it's 1st and 10 at the 13. As you see, Christian Jarvis, that emotional leader, trying to fire his guys up as they have taken it on the chin a couple of series here defensively.
Yeah, he's just trying to lead these guys. We're going to see what the call is. They're going to give it a first down.
Well, if the sideline official blew the whistle, then the play's dead.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
You can't extend it any more than that.
4 minutes, 14 seconds left in the half, and the fireworks continue here in this second quarter. 26-14 Roane County. Trying to keep that two-possession lead. Red Riders on the attack. Here's the handoff. Bass upended at the 10-yard line. Give him 3. 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, Colton Paxton there just stayed home, made the play, Drew. Nice tackle down low on the 6'2", 200-pound senior running back.
2nd down and 7. Red Riders showing lots of confidence offensively right now as they have found chinks in Roane County's defensive armor. Shotgun for Lyons. The snap is back. Lyons holds on to it, now hands it off. Off tackle Smith spins down to the 5. He's about 2 yards shy of the first down. He'll bring up 3rd down and 2.
B-Rich comes up from the safety spot. B-Rich was down on the sideline, Drew. Looks like he was, I don't know if he was nursing something, his hand or maybe something on his stomach, but he's back in there playing defense, and we need that guy out there.
3rd down and short, 2 to reach, the 3. Bass behind the shotgun of Lyons. Snap back, give Bass. He's got the first down, and then he is lit up by B-Rich, and Bass is still down. Boy, B-Rich with a nasty hit there. Bass has to be helped up off of the turf. I think he's going to stay in, though. That's a tough kid.
Yeah, B-Rich packs a punch, Drew. He's about 150, 160 pounds, but he's low.
They're going to mark that at the 3, John, so they're going to have to bring over the chains. I thought for sure he had it. I spoke too soon. So they will bring the chain crew across.
You can see the defensive front, Drew. They've loaded up. They're bringing Sawyer Hunt out. They're loading up that box.
If the Raiders do have an opportunity, which it looks like they do, here's a chance. Weir needs about 3 inches for a first down. Roane County could make a major stop here at 3:02 in the second quarter, leading 26-14. Remember, the Red Riders get possession to start the second half.
Yeah, right here coming out, a very crucial play. You've got to watch the snap. Looks like they're going to go under center here.
Imagine we've got a quarterback sneak here with Bass just going to be pushing. Lions under center. No, he'll hand it off to Bass. Bass fighting forward towards the yard to reach, and I think he's got it by about 6 inches.
Yeah, that was pretty jammed up there. Second effort, I believe.
Give a lot of credit to that front line of Roane County, but Bass, again, he needed 3 inches, John.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, 6'2", 200 pounds.
He could be 3 yards behind the play and just fall forward and get that.
That's true.
Clock will roll. 2:50 and rolling in the second quarter. Roane County leading, clinging to a 26-14 lead. 1st and goal for the Red Riders at the 2. Empty backfield. Lyons sends a man in motion near side. The snap back. Lyons going to keep it, and he is locked up at the line of scrimmage and pushed backwards.
Jarvis, first contact.
Yeah, Jarvis in there. You got Schaefer in there as well, Drew. The defensive front just blew the line up.
The clock continuing to roll down to 2:15. The question is, if you don't stop them here, how much time will you have to work? Red Riders taking their time. They think that they want to put this in at the end of the quarter. Roane County's defense needs to be huge.
Weir gets the ball to start the second half as well.
3 receivers bunched to the far side. Snap back, looking to throw. Lyons, now he'll step up in the pocket, and he is untouched to the end zone. They spread it all out, John, and Lyons had a free-range run to the goal line.
Yep, that was the MO. That was the plan here from the start, Drew. You can see 3 wide, 1 here on this side, and then you got to guard the back. Roane County shifts over and just allows the quarterback to walk in. The defense scratching their heads a little bit here.
Howard set to do the kicking, 2 for his previous 2. And this is something that's not good for Roane County right now. The difference in extra points. This one, though, partially blocked, and that one no good. So Roane County clings to the 6-point advantage with 1:45 left in the half.
House is a very, very, very fine house.
This is Jennifer Board-Nichols at Board Depew Realty. So many things have changed around us lately, and we are all concerned about what the future holds. During these uncertain times, we want you to know that one thing will not change, and that's the service and the professionalism we will offer you at Board Depew Realty. My grandmother started this company over 64 years ago, and one thing hasn't changed. If you use Board Depew Realty to buy or sell your home, you are guaranteed to receive service that is guided by principles like honesty and wisdom and a conscience. Owning a home is the American dream, and that hasn't changed. So let Board Depew Realty show you the way to that dream. Even if the times are changing, principles and service shouldn't. So let Board Depew Realty show you that some things remain the same.
1:45 left in the first half. There's been a lot of excitement. The difference in this one, the first turnover by Weir. Roane County leads by 6, Matt White.
Yeah, that one was a 7-play drive just to go 25 yards. They took 2 minutes and 46 seconds off the clock. Corey Lyons with a 5-yard touchdown run. The extra point kick partially blocked. Weir narrowing the gap, 26-20. Raiders still on top.
We are in a dogfight. Schneibel has kicked shallow. This one is pooched over towards the sideline. Picked up and dropped and picked up again, or is that out of bounds?
Oh, ball went out of bounds. Lane Watson slid in there, Drew.
And Roane County will have field position at the 30, waiting for him, 33. So Roane County with 2 timeouts and 1:42 on the clock with which to work. I would hope that Roane County would be very focused on trying to get this one into the end zone, and hopefully they can, because Weir has been relatively unstoppable other than when they stopped themselves on the turnover of the first drive.
Yeah, we got to look to punch one in here, Drew, with 1:42, and I think it's gut check time for the offensive line to say, hey, we're going to open up a hole and get our guys in the end zone.
Right to left, the Raiders will travel. Here's the pitch to the outside. Begler with lead blocking. Cuts it off, and down to the 50-yard line goes Beggs, and he will slide out of bounds after a big 17, give him 18 yards down to the 49 of the Red Riders. That will help the start of this drive.
Yeah, and to get out of bounds as well, Drew, you keep those 2 timeouts. So Roane County here, great field position here, and a lot of time here, although it's a minute 35 to get themselves into the end zone.
26-20 Roane County. I formation. Quick hitter. That's Delk. They tried that once before, and I think Weir sees Paxton in motion. Here comes the counter.
Yeah.
And Paxton barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it's just a little trap, Drew, and Paxton's going to try to chip that D tackle and open up that inside gap for Delk, but it didn't work out well.
1:15 and rolling, second quarter, 2nd and 10 from the 49 of the Red Riders. Greathouse, quick hitter. There's Delk. He breaks free. Uh-oh. Delk, can he get past one man to beat? 2 hands on it, young man, down to the 5 before Demir Mauder catches up. But a big run reeled off by Skylar Delk.
Yeah, when you're bringing everybody, Drew, all it takes, you're going to see the linebackers, everybody's going to go. Once you're past and you get a block out there, great job by Christian Jarvis. You talk about it all the time, man. Roane County here with 1st and goal.
1st and goal from the 6 with 2 timeouts and 55 seconds and counting. Heavy package. Roane County going with what has got them here. Begler slides free inside the 5 to the 4, give him 2. And the first timeouts, or the second timeout, called by Roane County with the ball on the 4, John. 44 seconds left, and obviously the big carry by Begler to start it, and then Delk with the big run. That helps Roane County's cause, because right now the defense is really having some problems diagnosing that Weir Red Rider offense.
Yeah, they are, but offensively we're in pretty good position. Defensively, we can make some adjustments there at the half. It's just an offense that we're not accustomed to seeing. You're not accustomed to seeing a quarterback that's going to kind of do the read option and pull pull the ball and try to get himself to the outside edge. And you can't take anything away from Weir. They have athletes all around, Drew, and they're making some plays and keeping themselves in the ball game.
How many times do you see Delk get tracked down on a run like that? Great effort by Weir. Like you said, just a ton of athleticism on that team. And, I almost think, you almost have to have a spy on Lyons at all times.
Yeah.
Because he is a major threat to run or throw the ball.
44 seconds left in the half. Roane County leading 26-20, the number 3 seed versus the number 4 seed of Red Riders. And we talked about that Wednesday night. I even mentioned in the intro, number 14 is about as poor a seed as this team could have because they are way better than that. And this was one of the games across the state that people were looking at as a potential upset because of the ability of the Red Riders. So the Raiders with a 2nd and goal from just inside the 5. Raiders need the big boy up. Pull the big boy pants on. They'll go to the I formation with the wing to the near side in Paxton. Greathouse staring down Coach Burdett. Goes under center. The snap, the give. Begler to the inside, to the outside, at the goal line. Is he in? He is! Thought that his knee was down, but they call it late. Begler pushes the football across the white line, and Roane County strikes. A big touchdown.
Yeah, that's huge, especially because Matt mentioned it here earlier as Beggs is just going to push himself, get himself into the end zone for this 3rd touchdown. Big deal because the Red Riders received the second half kickoff.
John, Roane County needs a 2-point conversion. They have struggled here today. I formation, Greathouse goes under center. Greathouse looking for the delay pass over the middle. He had Cottrell there, he had Watson there, and he had Paxton there, all 3, but he had pressure going as well. So I don't know what was there or who was supposed to get it, but none of them were able to. That has been an issue. That's 6 points, John, that Roane County has left out on the board, and that should be a 38-20 lead. That makes it a 3-possession lead.
Yeah.
We go back to the Clay County game where that was a problem.
8 points off the board. 1 for 5 now on 2-point conversion attempts is Roane County. This one, like you said,
40-20.
It could be a 40-20 ball game if you complete those.
And that is, again, you just got to find a way to execute there from the 3-yard line. Roane County's been good at that this year, but specifically in this game, not so much. Matt White to break that one down for us.
That was a 5-play, huge drive for Roane County. 67 yards, a minute and 1 second off the clock. Begler with a 3-yard touchdown run, his 3rd of the ball game here in the first half, 32-20. Roane County on top of Weir, 41 seconds left here in the first half, and would I recommend do not kick it to
number
Olson.
7.
Yes. 2 things need cleaned up. Number 1 is kick coverage right now, and number 2 is defense. Rarely have we said that. Just 41 seconds left in the half. Roane County needs to be crisp here for the final 41. Cottrell approaches, leg in. This one line drive over towards Colson. That one skips by him, and that one go into the end zone.
Perfect.
The 6th touchback of the season for Coben Cottrell, and that will put it at the 20-yard line. Best case scenario for the Raiders.
Perfect. Yeah. 41 seconds left to go here, so Roane County's defense just needs to settle down here and finish this first half out.
Secondary, be aware.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Raiders up by the thinnest of double-digit margins, 12, and it could be with extra points, 2-point conversions. Roane County could be up right now as much as 40-20. And that is just some execution that needs to be fixed, hopefully. 1st and 10 from the 20. Lions out of the shotgun. Bass right behind. They'll hand it off to Jamari Bass. Fighting his way forward, now lifted up into the sky at the 25, and that's where he'll be stopped. Ori May in there initially.
Yeah, nice stop by Ori. Just a perfect shot through the waist. And
Ori giving up a lot of size to Bass, too.
Did a nice leverage job getting low. 2nd and 5, 15 seconds left. I don't know if the Red Riders will even run another play. Looks like they're going to be content to go into the half as good as humanly possible. Down just 12, 2 possessions. It could be worse. It could be as much as 20, but the Raiders still with a lead at the half here in the opening round of Class AA postseason action, and it will be the Red Riders with possession to begin the second half. 32-20 at the half. You're watching Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
Hello. Once again this year, Brandon Dental Associates will honor U.S. military veterans on Thursday, November 10th, 2022. This annual one-day only event will provide free dental care to U.S. military veterans. An appointment is necessary to participate. Please call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental Associates, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. 304-927-2775.
When it comes to business, we all have areas of specialty, but there are times when we need guidance. We need someone to come along and show us the most creative and environmentally safe way to navigate our engineering challenges. That's where we come in. CEC stands for Civil and Environmental Consultants. You show us the problem, we'll provide you with the solution. Visit wearecec.com. Big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
Hello. Once again this year, Brandon Dental Associates will honor U.S. military veterans on Thursday, November 10th, 2022. This annual one-day only event will provide free dental care to U.S. military veterans. An appointment is necessary to participate. Please call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental Associates, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. 304-927-2775.
Calhoun Banks is your hometown bank. We've been serving Calhoun and the surrounding areas for over 120 years. We offer many financial and banking services, including commercial, online and mobile banking, mobile wallet, our annual Deals on Wheels loan sale, home and construction loans, and we specialize in land-only loans. With offices in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Elizabeth, and Glenville, we are ready to serve the needs of all of our communities. Stop in and see us at one of our 4 locations today. Visit our website at calhounbanks.com and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at calhounbankswv. Lobby hours are Monday through Thursday, 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Friday lobby hours are 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Drive-through open 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. And Saturdays, our drive-through is open 8:30 a.m. to noon.
Equal Opportunity Lender, member FDIC.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Spencer Cash Saver is excited to announce that we are now accepting EBT payments through our online grocery site. Go to shop.spencercashsaver.com, schedule a convenient pickup time, fill your cart, then let us do the shopping for you. Give us a call when you arrive, and we'll bring your order right out to your vehicle. The $4.95 pickup fee is waived on orders over $100. So save time and shop online at shop.spencercashsaver.com.
Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday.
D&D Motors. Call 304-519-2157. DW Excavating, LLC, located in Spencer, West Virginia, is a locally owned and operated business proudly serving Roane and the surrounding counties. DW Excavating has all the equipment to meet your dirt work needs, including dozers, skid steers, excavators, and a dump truck. We specialize in driveway and road construction, culvert repair and installation, property clearing, utility line installation and repair, and much, much more. Call us at 304-532-2968 or find us on Facebook at DW Excavating LLC. Don't delay, call us today to schedule your next project. DW Excavating LLC is a proud sponsor of Roane County Raider football. Go Raiders!
Need homeowner coverage, replacement cost on your home, or your contents? Homeowner policies are written at many different levels of coverage. Let us help you. Diane Williams Insurance at 217 Church Street has been providing folks with their needs for over 60 years. Give us a call or stop by Church Street next to the courthouse. Diane Williams Insurance. Call 304-927-5656. Home, auto, farm, mobile home, commercial buildings, motorcycles, campers. We can do it all. Call us at Diane Williams, 304-927-5656, or email us at dianewilliams@suddenlinkmail.com. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 4:30.
And we welcome you back to County Stadium, and the rains are starting to subside here as we enter halftime. As Roane County leading this one, the bare minimum is the deal with that. Once you look back at how the first half took place and played out, 32-20 is the lead for the Roane County Raiders. It got started very nicely for the Raiders. Last week, Roane County mounted a 5-minute drive to begin the game against Oak Glen, and they fumbled at their at the 4-yard line on their way in for the score. Today was not the case. Roane County ran 6+ minutes off the clock on that first drive, had a couple of tremendous fourth down conversions to extend the drive, and were able to put it in for the score. Roane County took the early lead in this one. The first play from scrimmage following Roane County's touchdown, Weir with a bad snap, mishandled by Lions, and it's on the ground. Roane County picks it up, and the Raiders with the turnover, they go right down and score. They get the 2-point conversion. Now, I'm going to mention that because it becomes extremely important in the context of the first half. Roane County at that point led 14-0 over the Red Riders, and after that, Roane County's defense really struggled with the offense that the Red Riders brought to the table. Weir really got confident and scored to cut it to 1. Roane County comes back. It was almost just like a heavyweight prize fight where they were exchanging haymakers back and forth. Roane County got it back to double digits and a 2-possession lead. Back down it came as Weir scores. Roane County scores on a kick return touchdown by Shea Harper. Weir has it on their next scoring drive, the last one of the half for the Red Riders. First and goal from the 31 of Roane County, and they were able to complete a pass from Lions to Devin Colson for a touchdown. And Roane County comes right back at 1:45, mounts a 1-minute drive, and strikes again. The problem in the first half for Roane County was they had 5 opportunities to put 2 points on the board on 2-point conversions. They converted on only 1. They left 8 points off the board, and they lead by 12. This could be, at half, a 40-20 Roane County lead, which would be a 3-possession lead, and you're feeling a whole lot better at that point, John, than you are right now with just a 2-possession lead and the minimal 2-possession lead at 12 with the Red Riders and all their confidence on offense coming out with the football in the second half.
Yeah, this is a real test for the defense of Roane County. Not to take anything away from a lot of the teams that we played, but you think back to game 1, St. Mary's had some offensive things going there starting in the second half, but Roane County adjusted, played better defense, and shut that down. Against Clay County, Clay County's going to throw the ball, 20 to 30 times a game, if not more than that. So we had to adjust there, and the defense has been able to do that all season. So I think that coming out of the half, Coach Burdett's going to get those guys lined out. put them in the right spots, and really kind of go over the missed assignments and kind of tune everybody back in, because you've got a lot of smart football players on the defensive side for Roane County. So we need to just kind of settle ourselves down, play our game, and then come out here and keep doing what we're doing offensively.
Yeah, sometimes it's just too difficult to adjust mid-game, so you get this breather at halftime, and you can actually pull up the chalkboard. Yeah. Well, whatever they do these days, and do some chalk talk. Yeah, the smart board, and show them what you're trying to explain to them at halftime. And it'll be an opportunity for Roane County to see if they can make an adjustment right out of the second half locker room, because it's going to be Weir football. And again, Roane County is going to be kicking into the win, and Roane County has not done a good job this game in kick coverage. That's something they have been very solid on this year, but they have not done a good job in this game so far. So a couple of things to clear up and clean up a little bit defensively and in special teams. Offensively, the only thing you need to clean up is scoring 2-point conversions, because you can have a 20-point lead right now. I'm going to continue to bash that right now, because it's amazing that Weir has been able to stop Roane County so many times. The Raiders, though, do lead it at the half, 32-20. Matt White, time to break it down for us.
Well, if I had a suggestion, maybe try some extra point kick attempts, because Cottrell's been great. I know with the weather, it's it's tough to trust the snap, the hold. It's very difficult. Weir's doing a fine job of it, and we've got a great kicker. I don't see why you don't kick the ball in a lot of these situations. Could really narrow that gap. Roane County's offense, though, doing a great job. Begler, he's 13 carries, 87 yards, 3 scores. Skylar Delk, 17 carries, 133 yards, and a touchdown. Begler was 1 for 1 through the air for 29. That one going to Watson on a huge 4th down conversion attempt where he mossed the defender. 8 first downs in the half for Roane County, 3 penalties for 15 yards, no turnovers, 15-minute time of possession. 223 yards on the ground, 29 through the air. That's 252 yards of total offense for the Raiders. Struggled on 3rd down conversions, only 1 of 6, but 4th down came up huge, 4 for 4 in the half on 4th down conversion attempts. The defense has been playing well. Brandon Richardson knows the leading tackler, and if you're a safety in making tackles, that's tough. I mean, Roane County's front line has got to diagnose those plays a little bit quicker on that read option. Begler was the second leading tackler with 4, Delk with 3, and a whole slew of guys with 2 apiece. Ori May, Colton Paxton, Matthew Schaefer, and Christian Jarvis, and Lane Watson. And Colton Paxton with a fumble recovery, and the huge kickoff return from Shea Harper of 75 yards really got Roane County back out on top in this ball game. Weir has done a really good job of controlling the game in certain situations, and they've gotten great field position throughout. Bass was the leading rusher in the ball game, or in the first half there, 8 carries for 69 yards. He had a big 42-yard touchdown run, and Lyons with 4 carries for 15 yards and a touchdown, and then Smith with 3 carries for 12 yards. Lyons was 4 for 4 through the air for 53 yards and a touchdown. 2 of those going to Green for 13, 1 to Mouter for 9, and 1 big play touchdown pass to Colson for 31. 4 first downs in the half for the Red Riders. 3 penalties for 31 yards, 1 turnover, a 9-minute time of possession. 96 yards on the ground, 53 through the air. That's 149 yards of total offense for the Red Riders, who defensively, they were led by Charles Prentice with 6 tackles, Kamar Bridges with 4, and Elias Pugh with 4, Anthony Zorbini with 4 as well. Mason Klink with 3. Deshaun Smith with 2, and Kanye Green and Jamari Bass with 2 apiece for Weir. Add it all up, you got a 32-20 ball game here. Roane County on top, as we're about 6 minutes away from second half action.
Take a break for our sponsors. When we come back, we'll check the scores around the state from Thursday night, Friday night, and this afternoon in all 3 classes of the opening round of the playoffs here in the state of West Virginia. You're watching Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
Visit the Garden Fresh Market in downtown Spencer. We stock fresh produce arriving daily. Let us create meat and cheese trays or veggie and fruit trays for your next event. Our kitchen is open daily, eat in or carry out, Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials available. We also sell fresh flower arrangements at Taylor's Floral, the Garden Fresh Market. Give us a call at 304-927-5109 or stop in and see us at 229 Ripley Road in downtown Spencer. And let's go Raiders!
Some people are just obsessed with their lawns. They'd cut their grass with a pair of scissors if they could. Thanks to Gravely, they don't have to. You see, Gravely makes not only the best built and most comfortable lawnmowers, but they also leave your house looking like a doggone country club. So whether you're a commercial landscaper wanting the best or just a perfectionist homeowner, you can't do better than a Gravely.
Your local Gravely dealer is Richard's Lawn and Garden, located at 130 Main Street, Spencer, West Virginia. Phone number 304-927-4580. Be sure to visit our showroom across the street right beside the T-Mobile building.
Did you know Hardman's is now stocking Trex decking? That's right. You don't have to worry with staining your deck anymore with Trex decking. We have 3 colors in stock to choose from, so you can buy it today and install it tomorrow. Ask about special financing options and enjoy your new deck all summer long. Looking to beat the heat and upgrade the inside of your home this summer? Call Rachel in Ripley or Tracy in Spencer about new carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl flooring. Many of these options are in stock and ready for you to take home today. Maybe you want to give your walls their best look? Come in and pick out your new favorite color or have us color match to the one you just can't live without. Our Best Look Paint and Primer in One is your only choice for superior quality at an affordable price. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Although fall weather is beautiful here in West Virginia, falling leaves and brush piling up can turn your property ugly in a hurry. That's when you call on the pros at Hildreth Supply on Arnoldsburg Road. Hildreth Supply has a large inventory of Husqvarna chainsaws and Shindawa leaf blowers to tackle your toughest yard work. And Hildreth Supply is offering huge savings during Fleet Week from October 31st through November 5th with 15% off all Shindawa power units. Visit us on the web at hildrethsupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop by and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Hildreth Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
Shall we take an inventory of what's happening or just move on? This is Lisa Simmons from Honest Fred's Flooring, and we decided early on that the more you look backwards, the harder it is to move forward. So as for Advice 101, Honest Fred style, put one foot in front of the other, and if it's not on Honest Fred's Flooring, why bother? Stop in and see us at 373 East Main Street in Spencer, or check us out on the web.
HonestFriends.com. Looking for an affordable new Ford? Look no further than Jack Garrett Ford, where affordable Fords are a foregone conclusion. Check out the new EcoSport 4-wheel drive Titaniums, Explorer XLT 4-wheel drive, Ranger Lariat Super Crew FX4, all at affordable prices while they last at Jack Garrett Ford. And of course, quality affordable late model used vehicles. Hurry, Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Need money for college? The West Virginia National Guard is the only branch of service in the state that offers up to 100% paid college tuition and many other educational benefits. Leadership development, job training, work experience, and affordable health, dental, and life insurance while providing extra income each month. Visit NationalGuard.com. The West Virginia Secondary School Activities Commission serves its 286 member schools and their students by providing leadership and support for the conduct of education-based athletics, which enrich the educational experience of all participants. Play, perform, compete together. We are back at halftime as both teams filtering onto the field. Number 3 versus number 14, Roane County versus Weir. The Raiders leading 32-20. And again, with 2-point conversion misses on 4 of 5 attempts, the Raiders have left 8 points out on the board, and the Red Riders have found offense, and Roane County defensively has not been able to adjust yet. We'll see how that goes immediately in the second half as the Red Riders will have possession to begin. While we have the 3-minute warm-up time possession, let's take a look at some of the scores in round 1 in all 3 classes.
Yeah, in AAA, really no major upsets or anything. We've got Parkersburg South, number 1, playing right now 36-0 over Hedgesville in the second quarter. Some final scores from last night and earlier. Number 2, Huntington over 15, Woodrow Wilson 62-22. Martinsburg, number 3, over 14, Morgantown 42-14. Hurricane over University, the 4-13 matchup, 56-13. George Washington, that was the AAA game of the week. Came down to the wire, though, 31-28 to take down number 12, Princeton. Currently, number 10, Jefferson. They are up on number 7, Spring Valley, at 28-7 at the half. And from Thursday night, Musselman takes down Wheeling Park 28-23 in the 8-9 matchup. Right now in AA, Winfield, number 1, Logan, number 16. Winfield's got the edge 22-0 at the half. We watched the game last night. Close one down in Independence at Coal City. Just able to hang on against number 15, Bluefield, 20-12. That was one heck of a ball game to watch/listen to. We did get to see this one. It was exciting. Number 4, Scott, and number 13, East Fairmont, 35-31. Scott pulls that one out late in the ball game. Frankfort, number 5, Nicholas County, number 12, 14-0 in favor of Frankfort. North Marion gets the victory 37-7 over number 11, Lincoln. Fairmont Senior 42-20 over number 10, Chapmanville. And Hoover picks up the big win on Thursday night, 63-26 over Clay County in the 8-9 matchup. In single A, James Monroe set to play later tonight against number 16, Petersburg. Williamstown up big, 35-0 at the half on Clay Battelle. Cameron, they won 20-6 over Tyler. There's a 3-14 matchup. St. Mary's and Wahama will play later on today, as will Mann and Wheeling Central. Doddridge County, shutout victory, 43-0 over number 6, Van. East Hardy with the victory, 34-6 over number 7, Tucker County. And Greenbrier West, another shutout on their season, 35-0 victory over South Harrison. But of course, as always, the most important score for Roane County is the Raiders are up 32-20 at the half as we get ready to start second half action, and the Mountaineers are tied 20-20 with Oklahoma Sooners with 11:20 left in the fourth.
That is on our radio station side of things, 104.7 FM. If you'd like to listen to the Oklahoma game while watching our game, that'd be great. Glad we can provide all of this stuff to all of the fans out there. And again, we are very thankful we reached 1,000 followers and subscribers. We're just hoping that YouTube will let people in on our YouTube thing. We didn't even know. We did not know that they would cap the amount of users we could have watching a live stream if we didn't have 1,000. If we didn't have 1,000 subscribers, so now we do. So hopefully, Roane County can make it through tonight or today. And we were talking about those scores, Matt. And so North Marion awaits the winner of this one today. If it's Roane County, North Marion will travel here next week. If it happens to be Weir, North Marion will host the Red Riders.
Yeah, a lot of implications with seeding, throughout. We know Coach Burdett's not looking ahead, but we do. If we were to make it past the next round, could potentially host a third playoff game if Independence were to be knocked off. So there's lots of fun scenarios to kind of talk about.
Well, before any of that takes place, the Raiders have some adjustments they need to make against this offense of the Weir Red Riders. Right to left it goes across the dial and the screen. Coben Cottrell set to do the kicking. Back deep to receive Deshaun Smith and Devin Colson. This one laid into, but right at, once again, Colson. He has been dangerous. Up the middle he goes. He's still moving. Now to the outside again goes Colson over midfield, past the 40, down to the 30, and something wrong with the Roane County kick coverage unit. They have got to take care of that, John. You cannot give Weir positioning at your own 40-yard line and in every possession.
Yeah, you can't do it, and I think it's just nice blocks that Weir is actually, they're a very good return team. You can see the wall set up here, and if it wasn't for Delk able to be that safety guy to push the runner out of bounds, it's just it's a breakdown in coverage for the Raiders kickoff team.
Immediate, the Red Riders in Roane County territory at the 34-yard line. Handoff, off tackle is Deshaun Smith, and he'll pick up 4, maybe 5 on the carry. Man, that's something that Roane County has been so good at this year that they are so bad at right now in this game.
Yeah, you're going to get into games where you match up well against some groups and don't have as good of a matchup, and I just think that the Weir's kick return team does a great job of setting up nice blocks.
4 on the carry, the Raider defense. Boy, they have not set themselves up well here in this game. 3 times the Red Riders have been inside the Roane County 35-yard line. Here is the quarterback Lions shuffling, moving. Hat comes off of a Raider player. I think that's Skylar Delk. His hat pops off. He'll have to check out for a play as Clay Walker in. Carry of 3 for Lions will bring up 3rd and 3 from the 27 of Roane County.
I could tell it was Delk by the long, beautiful, luscious mane.
32-20, first drive of the second half. Weir set themselves up perfectly. Lions from the shotgun. Turns, hands it off. Bass, first down carry. Cut down at the 23-yard line, and the chains will move.
Yeah, B-Rich comes in again and gets low on Lions. Lions, tall guy. B-Rich does a great job of just taking out the legs.
On Bass.
1st and 10 for the Red Riders. Again, 3rd time today they have been set up inside the Roane County 35-yard line, and they have scored the previous 2. Receivers everywhere, 2 to both sides. Shotgun for Lions with Bass to his right. Snap, handoff, Bass. Roane County trying to wrap the big man up, but not before he'll pick up 5. He is a load, and Roane County has not been able to stop him for no gain much.
Yeah, Ori May, the first guy there, Drew, does a great job of wrapping him up and kind of holding him up, but not much help from anybody else until a little bit later as Bass is able to pick up some more yards.
2 minutes into the drive, 32-20 Roane County, beginning of the second half, 2nd and 6 from Roane County's 19. 2 running backs in the shotgun, 1 beside, 1 behind. The handoff, that's Smith, and Smith is cut down inside the 15 to the 14. Flags come flying in.
See what?
Smith right shy of the yard to reach. The ball spotted about the 13 and a half. The 13 is where the yard marker is. 2 flags came in on the far sideline. Officials getting together to see what this will be called.
Yeah, I think it's going to be against the offense here, Drew. They continue to block downfield, and I think somebody kind of
the big left tackle Jones. He was flat on his back at the end of that play.
It is a personal foul. A little excessive stuff on the big man, Cameron Jones, 6'6", 300. That guy has been a load tonight. He's been tough to handle. But a little extracurricular that time. And, again, may have just been a little bit extra blocking. And sometimes those big boys just don't hear the whistle, John. So that will help Roane County again for a second. 9:30 on a rolling third quarter clock. Roane County leading 32-20. 2nd down and 15 from the 29 of the Raiders. Two to the near side. The Raider faithful finally getting on their feet a little bit. Shotgun with a running back to the right and behind Lions. Lions will hand it off, and Smith has nothing but open room, and he will pick up the necessary first down yardage, or will he? They're going to call him out at the 15, but they get all of the penalty yardage back, and the Raider defense, well, John, they have not figured it out since halftime.
Well, they're just getting some blocks on the outside, and that was a very nice block to get him onto the edge. It's a 4th down and 2.
Raider defense needs it here. Lions with Smith right behind him. He'll turn, he'll hand to Smith. He breaks the first tackle, and he has got the first down.
Yeah, just shifty in the hole, Drew. There was somebody there. They just didn't break down and make the tackle in the backfield. Matthew Schaefer holds on to the running back, Smith, but moved the chains here, and we've seen this happen in the last couple possessions for Weir.
Last week, Coach Burdett called a timeout because he was very frustrated with the lack of breaking down, and that one cost the Raider defense big. They had a chance to shut it down. 1st and 10 from the 11. Hand off to Bass, tripped up at the 10-yard line. Again, that tall frame goes just inside the 10. This is a 3.5-minute drive. The clock's still rolling, 8:30 here in the third quarter. Roane County leading 32-20, could be as much as 40-20. I go back. 1 for 5 on 2-point conversions in the first half were the Raiders.
B. Rich right there with his 8th tackle of the game.
2nd down and 9. 3 receivers bunched wide, 1 to the near side. Snap back. Looking for the keeper. Lions rolling to the outside. Lions pumps. Lions. And he'll fire it into the end zone. He was way past the line of scrimmage, though, and flags come in. The line of scrimmage was the 10, and he threw that at, I think, the 7. A penalty will move them back. Yeah, he was at the 6-yard line when he threw that ball. They didn't get that as the penalty. It was a different one, but that could have been the penalty.
I'm not sure if it was a legal man or a hold. Let's see what they back it up to. Did you hear, Matt?
Not sure. I believe it may have been a hold.
I heard 58 is all I heard. Mason Klink. 8:08 remaining, and we're certainly giving Roane County some help here with these penalties. The Raiders just got to figure out a way to make something happen with it. 2nd down. And what is it, 18 or 19 from the 18-yard line of Roane County. Ace formation, 2 receivers both sides. Shotgun for Corey Lyons. Bass to his left. Man in motion. They'll fake the dump out, looking down deep into the end zone. And there's a man there, and look at Shea Harper make a play. He missed one on the touchdown by a half an inch, and he perfectly swatted that one.
Yeah, DB playing great right here. He's right in the back pocket. You can see there's a flag down on the field here. But a great play by the sophomore Shea Harper, just showing his ability with a hand on the hip and stretching his arm out.
Significant laundry on the field here in this series, and we're already backing themselves up.
Yeah, you can see Coach Burdett down there not losing his mind. If so, if it was against the defense, he would be moving, or he would be losing his mind right now.
Explanation being given. Coach Burdett declines the penalty, so it'll bring up 3rd down and 17 from the 18-yard line. 8:02 on a stop third quarter clock, 32-20 Roane County. Bass way deep in the backfield out of the shotgun. Motion man across. Lions going to keep on the option. Lions looking for room to run. He doesn't have any. A flag in again. And the Raiders have held Lions up. I don't know if the tell was Bass being further back in the backfield, but the Raiders sniffed out that option play very quickly, and there was nowhere to go.
Yeah, just a hold on the outside. Matthew Schaefer was being held there as he was setting the edge and forced that back up into the middle. And that's telltale signs, Drew, when you're watching film. Okay, the tailback's lined up, 8 yards back in the backfield. You're going to watch for that option. So that's just a good film study for the Raiders.
So 4th down and 17. You must have this if you're Roane County's defense. You cannot give this one up. Maybe need a little pressure. Somebody's got to be spying Lions. 3 receivers to the wide side. The snap is back. Lions standing tall in the pocket, rolling to the outside. They missed another hole. Lions waiting, dumping it into the corner of the end zone. A flag comes in.
He was beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw that one, too.
And Lions, again, it's just his 3rd game. I was worried because when I looked back, I saw a flag, and I thought, please tell me we did not hit Lions late.
Yeah, offense coming onto the field, though, Drew. So you could see Lions trying to get rid of the ball, and he throws it away. It was caught, foot not in bounds, but past the line of scrimmage.
And officials getting together once again. They've been quite busy in this first drive of the second half. It's taken 4 1/2 minutes off the clock, and there have been plenty of flags on the field here. And there's the call. And Roane County will take over possession. So the Raiders do the job after giving possession at the 34. They are able to shut down this Weir offense, and now you must go to work. You got to forget, even though I'm not going to, John, all of the missed opportunities on 8 points on 2-point conversions to make it a 3-possession lead.
Right.
Now you need to make it a 3-possession lead.
Now you have the opportunity to make it a 3-possession lead with a good offensive drive here, Drew. And you know what Roane County's been able to do. They've been able to get themselves into the end zone because of those guys up front opening up those nice holes for our running backs.
And again, that drive took 4 1/2 minutes off the clock. We're already down to 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Right to left, the Raiders will go here on their opening drive of the second half. I formation, quick hitter, that's Delk off tackle. And he'll pick up 4 on first down. And again, the Raiders, I think they've gone away from that counter move because it takes too long with this Weir defense being so aggressive. So you try to hit them as fast as possible.
Yeah, Weir's loading the box, but if it does work out, Drew, we're getting a hat on the linebacker, and then that's giving our guys a chance to get themselves out into the open.
7 minutes and rolling in the third quarter. Roane County has led throughout, but never more than 2 scores. Back to heavy. Third man, that's Begler. And they've got him locked, but Breyer still fights forward for a yard, maybe a yard and a half. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5, maybe 4. Yep, 3rd down and 4.
This is a very tough test for the Raiders here, Drew. They've had a couple, I wouldn't say easy games, but games with teams that are not up to the task when it comes to facing Roane County. So this is a big one for the Raiders to kind of get that confidence.
They're staying heavy, and loading the box is the defense of the Red Riders. Quick hitter, Delk again spins off and jumps forward for a major first down.
That's what happens when you load the box. We just talked about it. You get a hat on a hat, you get somebody to the second level of a linebacker, and it gives Delk a chance to get, that 3-yard pickup and pick up another first down.
Yeah, better job on 3rd down. Roane County struggled in the first half. We're only 1 for 6 in the half on 3rd down conversion, so great to see that play.
6 minutes and rolling, third quarter, 32-20. Roane County at the 35 of the Raiders. I formation with the wing near side, pitch near side. The ball's on the ground. Begler, a big play. He jumps on it forward and picks up a yard. But, that is not what you want to see. That ball bouncing around on the turf.
No, you don't want to see that. And, the
Years
rain is stopped.
Years past, those plays would have been going the other way.
Yeah, they
so
never bounced our
fortunate.
way. So we're doing something right.
So Roane County avoids chaos and catastrophe for a second. 5:20 and counting in the third. 2nd down and 9. Just at the 36 of Roane County. They'll go back to heavy. Snap, give. There's Beggs into the pile, fighting for yardage past the 40 to the 42 and the 43. Hard run by Breyer Begler, and he had Delk right in front of him.
Yeah. Just a nice dive play. See Beggs going to get him a breather. You got Shea Harper going to come in the ball game, and Shea has been very good this year.
Through a wrinkle there, they went away from the heavy side on the lead. 3rd down and 2. They need the 45. It's at the 43. 4:40 and counting, third quarter. Roane County leading 32-20. Harper will dot the power I. They'll give it to Delk up the middle, fighting for yardage again. My goodness, Skylar Delk. It's been all season, and it still impresses me. He did not have the first down on contact, and he refuses to go down.
Yeah, it's going to continue to move the chains here, Drew, and pick up another first down here on this possession. We're eating up clock here. Be nice to punch one in and get that 20-point, 22-point lead, hopefully, here in this third quarter.
1st and 10 from the 46 of the Raiders. 4:10 and rolling. Raiders staying with what got them here. Heavy package. This is Harper, and he is ripped down after about a yard gain. Good form tackle. I believe that was number 20, Kamar Bridges.
Yeah, that was a great form tackle. Shea has been doing a great job this season of getting himself low. That time he was just coming out of that jump cut to try to get himself back on the inside, and perfect wrapped-up tackle.
3:40 and counting. Roane County really slowing it down, grinding this game down, and trying to work power. 2nd and 9 from the Roane County 47. Traditional I formation. Here's the pitch again. That's Begler to the edge, and Breyer nowhere to go. Unfortunately for him, he'll be pushed out of bounds as well by Bass. And this Red Rider defense is quick and aggressive, and they found that one in a hurry. So that will stop the clock at 3:21, and Roane County has a 3rd down and 9.
Again, just see what you can pick up on 3rd down. We've been going for it and having some success on 4th down.
Well, you've been giving it to them at the 35 of Roane County anyway defensively, so back to the stick eye. 3 straight lined. Greathouse under center. Quick hitter, that is Paxton. He'll get 1 or 2. Give him 2. Brings up 4th down and about 7. The yard to reach is the Weir 44, and it's just shy of midfield. Call it a long 6. 4th and a long 6 here. 3:02 and rolling here in the third quarter. Just 2 possessions, 4.5 off the clock for Weir. They did not score. Roane County now 4.5 minutes of their own.
Going to look to see Roane County try to get themselves to the edge, I believe, or Coach Burdett may be working here to call a timeout. Going to break the huddle with just
see if the Raiders work at Cleveland here. Nope, they're going to pitch it outside. They've got room to run. Begler cuts it. He's got the first down. Big lead block by Skylar Delk, and Begler shows a little bit of emotion for the first time.
Yeah, like I said, Roane County is going to try to look to get to the edge. That's been successful for them here in the game. Just quick to the line. And a nice pitch. A seal block by Lane Watson here helps that out, and then Delk out front to get another block.
Another 4th down conversion, 5 for 5 in the ball game.
Begler crosses the line to reach, and then some. 1st and 10 inside the 45 at the 41 of Weir. Clock rolling.
And he crossed the century mark as well.
Greathouse, hard counts. Weir adjusting, did not move. Snap, give. Begler, 3rd man. Begler through. Begler to the 25. Following Paxton down to the 10, down to the 6. Just got behind the big rear of Colton Paxton, who mowed people down in front.
Yep, just that seam, Drew, busts through. Paxton's going to lead the way here after the play changed, and Paxton's out front, gets a block, doesn't realize that he's there, and says, I'm going to get another one here. And Begler inside the 10-yard line. Roane County with a chance to score and put this thing a little further out of reach.
You can obviously tell Begler is not 100% because that explosive speed is not there, but he's making do, and he's making good decisions. 1st and goal from the 6. I formation, Greathouse, quick hitter. There's Delk, straight through. Delk down to the 2. 1:25 and counting in the third quarter. This is 2 drives, one for Weir right now, and one for Weir, and right now one for Roane.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one will be the 13th play of the drive.
Second and goal from the 2. Back to heavy. Paxton, Delk, and Begler. Begler with the carry. Begler shoulder into the defender and pushes him into the end zone for the score.
4 touchdowns here for Begler here on the not 100% wheel, but it's pretty good.
Okay, guys.
Help Drew out here.
Please, please, please. It should have been 40 on the board already. And you've moved it out to an 18-point lead. Let's make it 20 because that makes it a 4-possession opportunity. Greathouse, he's going to look to throw it. He'll dump it out. He has got his man. He's got Colton Paxton. And the Raiders, finally, a 2-point conversion. I apologize, folks. I'm just a little excited about the 2-point conversion. Roane County, a sustained drive, and they take the lead out to 20 with 58 seconds left in the third.
When the heat starts to rise, pick your perfect chill at your Spencer McDonald's. We are now offering our iced carbonated drinks. Try one of our 3 new flavors, Fanta Wild Cherry, Fanta Blue Raspberry, or Coca-Cola. Stop by today at your Spencer McDonald's. We are proud supporters of all Roane County athletes. McDonald's, I'm loving it, and so will you.
A tremendous drive for Roane County coming off of a great defensive stop after the opening kick of the second half where we are taken down to Roane County's 34. My, how things have changed here throughout this third quarter, Matt.
Yeah, only 2 possessions for, both teams combined. 13-play drive, 6 minutes and 32 seconds off the clock. Begler with a 2-yard touchdown run, 82 yards on that drive. My goodness, what a comeback for Roane County. And then Greathouse to Paxton for the 2-point conversion attempt. 40-20 now. Raiders on top of the Riders. 58 seconds left in the third.
I don't care if you have to kick it out of bounds. Kick it away from Devin Colson.
Oh, for the love of God, do not kick it to that kid.
He's at the 10. This one's squibbed, and it's still going to get through. Colson is over there. He'll pick it up at the 15-yard line. Somebody tackle him, and there we go. A great open field tackle by Skylar Delk, and that's the way to break down young man.
Delk said, I'm going to stop this before this thing even starts.
Our good buddy Pat Lance pokes his head in, says, finally. Red Riders will take possession for the second time in the second half with just 54 seconds left in the third. Roane County leading 40-20. Could be 48-20. Left to right on the near hash. Receiver to one side, to the far side. 2 bunch to the shallow side. Lions with 2 backs surrounding him. He'll hand it off. That's Bass. Bass getting a load of steam going, and he'll pick up 10, give him 11 out to the 31. Man, that kid, that's a load. That is a load.
Yeah, it's tough to bring down, but Begler jumped on the back and held on and got a little help from his friends. Made the stop, but a first down for the Red Riders. Now the clock is winding down.
It becomes Roane County's friend. You got to hold Weir from any big plays.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at their own 31. Snap back, give. That's Bass again, jump cutting, fighting for extra yardage. He'll pick up 6 before the maroon jerseys corral him.
Yeah, Colton Paxton in there to help lead the way on that tackle.
And we'll see if the Red Riders go for a quick hitter here. 12 on the clock. I don't believe that they will. They will not. So we have one more quarter left here in the opening round of the Class AA playoffs. Roane County leading 40-20. You're watching Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
Civil and Environmental Consultants, West Virginia's fastest growing engineering firm, proudly supports West Virginia high school student athletes. Participating in high school sports teaches students to build relationships with their teammates, to be responsive, and to gain knowledge and understanding of the game so that they can be more successful. At CEC, we take gaining knowledge of our clients' business and building personal business relationships very serious. CEC, big firm capabilities, small firm culture.
We welcome you back to County Stadium as we are entering the final quarter of the ball game. Roane County leading 40-20. The number 3 seeded Raiders over the number 14 seed Red Riders, who have provided Roane County plenty of struggles here tonight, or today, I should say. Raiders have not helped their cause. They've left points off of the board. It could be as much as 48-20 here. But the Raiders right now, after that big sustained drive, John, the clock is now in your favor. So the goal is to keep Weir in front of you and keep that clock moving.
Yeah, no big plays, no fast strikes. That's what the Roane County defense has to do, and so far so good. They've had a couple. I mean, they've been set up by the kickoff returns, and that's how they've been getting themselves into the end zone. So we just got to tighten it down and play assignment football.
2nd down and 4 for the Red Riders. They'll move right to left for the final quarter at the Roane County 37. Lyons wants to throw. He's going to go deep down the field, and that is way overthrown. His man was open, had a step, did Kanye Green. He had beat Sawyer Hunt by a couple of steps, and Lyons just launched that one too deep.
Yeah, like you said, this is his 3rd game of playing QB, and in a cold, rainy, windy day, it's going to be tough to really kind of put the ball on the money.
Especially the wind is blowing that way, so that sailed that ball a little more. 2 receivers coming to the Roane County sideline, one to the far side. Lions in the shotgun with Bass behind. High snap. Bass takes the handoff. And I think just that little bit of a snap up high is what gave Roane County the opportunity to corral Bass.
Yeah, that's Colton Paxton, Drew. If the ball, if they're playing slow in the backfield, that plays into Colton Paxton's defensive game.
And now you're set for a 4th down and 4. The yard to reach is the the Weir 41. The ball resting at the Weir 37-yard line. Raider faithful getting loud. 11-20 and rolling here in the 4th. 40-20 Raiders. Shotgun for Lions. Here's the snap. He'll keep it himself to the outside. Looking to run. He's got a spy. He's got the 1st down.
Penalty.
But here comes a penalty in the area of holding once again. And if that is the call, that is an absolute killer.
Yeah.
For the Red Rider offense.
Yeah, that's the thing, Drew. In film, I've seen them kind of break down. As in Weir, they've broke down because of penalties and because of turnovers. So I think this is going to definitely go against Weir.
They're moving back as if it is, and I tell you, tough for Corey Lyons, who made a tremendous play. And we talked about his – wow, that's a personal foul. So it was not a holding, an even worse play for the Red Riders. A bad decision for a young man back there. Turns Roane County's fortune. And, again, you feel bad for Lyons just in his 3rd start. We knew coming in that kid could make plays with his legs, and he did there. And now another penalty comes flying in on the sideline of Weir. And this may be on a coaching staff member for the Red Riders, and things not going well right now for Weir. They need to get settled because this game is still within reach.
Yeah, there's a lot of ball game left, and this is a big play, potential offense. I mean, it's bad enough that you get a call on the field, but when something comes from the sidelines,
and
tough.
twice at that. Coach Matt Peary, the defensive coordinator, bringing Ori May over, and I think that he was yelling at the Raiders to stay back, stay away from this whole thing, and I think he brought Ori over to tell his guys, hey, let's keep our heads about us right now because we have a big opportunity here on 4th down and forever. Wow. So a sideline warning followed by an unsportsmanlike conduct on the coaching staff, John. You take the penalty on the personal foul, and then you add to that. That is just a nightmare for the Red Riders.
Yeah, that's a couple on this right here. So Roane County's going to have to really check themselves here because if this thing starts to get chippy, we've got another game to play next week. These guys, not so much.
So it is now 4th down and 29 yards to go. The yard to reach is the 41, and that will seal the fate for this one for the Red Riders. They're going to punt this away. Do we have the hot mic still on from the white hat. We've got the hot mic on, and the white hat is still talking. Somebody needs to tell that guy, easy, big man, easy. Let's keep it PG. Well, he finally figured out that that he was live for all the world to hear.
He had a little echo in his ear.
11:08 remaining in the ball game. Roane County 40-20, and a 4th and 29 situation at Weir's own 11 leads to a punting situation now.
Unsportsmanlike, not on the defense, but on the offense.
Just clarifying that
Okay.
last penalty, he incorrectly said it was on the defense. They marked it off correctly, but just to clarify.
So it is 3rd down, not 4th down. Shouldn't that be 4th down, John? A personal foul? That's
a loss of down. I don't know there. I don't.
It depends on where it happened in the play. If it happened during the actual play itself, then it's not a dead ball foul.
And I think it did happen
It
during
happened
the run.
during the play, so that made the first penalty go backwards. So then that would have been a replay of the 3rd down. Then there was the dead ball penalty. So I believe they got that right. 3rd down.
So it is 3rd down and 29. A little bit of revival for the Weir offense. They'll come back onto the field. If you're Roane County, my goodness, keep these guys in front of you and break down and tackle, because you have been given a golden opportunity by a couple of penalties on the Red Riders. 3rd down at the 11. The yard to reach is the 41-yard line. They'll spread a receiver all the way down to Roane County sideline, basically, 2 to the other side. Lions going to hand it off to Bass, and the Raider defense right there to corral Bass after a gain of 3, and now you're looking at a possible punting situation. They will bring on the punt team. The last time, it should be said, Jaden Anderson punted the football, guys. He laced into one, end over end on the spiral, and dropped it down at the 4. So he's got a leg. Roane County needs to be smart with this kick return or this punt return. Begler back for the first time, as well as B. Rich. Anderson stands at his own 3. Snap. Anderson leg in. He'll spiral this one, low line drive, and I think Begler is just getting away from it. He will, and a pretty good punt.
Yeah.
That one flips the field all the way down to the Roane County 37-yard line. I don't think Beggs was anywhere going to come close to that no matter what.
No, he's back there just kind of be in the right spot. He let it go, and that's okay. Still, not horrible field position. 10:07 left here to go, and Roane County up by 20 in the first round of the playoffs, AA.
All right, John, here's your chance. You better say Taven's name before he debos you.
Oh, man. Taven, thank you for watching. Sorry you couldn't come. It's a little bit cold and rainy, and I couldn't keep an eye on you, you crazy kid.
Part of John's Village out there in Lepardisville. 10:07 remaining in the ballgame. Roane County with a 40-20 lead. And the Raiders going left to right, going to try to keep it slow, keep it grinded, and try to run the clock down here. No gain on this one as Begler is locked up at the line of scrimmage. And again, you look at the 40-20 score, it could be as much as 48-20, which would be a 4-score advantage for Roane County.
There you go, bringing up old stuff again, Drew.
I'm sorry.
I've been clamoring for extra point kicks because Cobin's been awesome this year. But
I'm nearly as salty as Lane Ashley right now about that.
Nobody's that salty.
Oh. Appreciate everyone joining us on our YouTube live stream. Thanks for all of the follows and subscriptions as well. Quick hitter, that's Delk. Skyler past the 40 to the 41, 42-yard line. He'll bring up 3rd down and long. 9 minutes, 15 seconds and rolling. 40-20 Roane County. The 3 seed trying to hang on here against a very, very tough Weir team.
Tough, physical, athletic group of kids. Big turnaround. They've been, a 2-win team the last couple of years. Haven't seen the playoffs in 4, and they've really made a big impact on this ball game.
We're talking about how Coach Frank Sassini in his 3rd year has helped kind of really quickly revive this program. And again, they're junior heavy. They got a lot of guys coming back next year. 3rd down and 7 at the 41 of Roane County. Here's the pitch. Begler looking to the edge. Stay in bounds, young man. He tried to, and he will. That will bring up 4th down, and Roane County with a possible punting situation here. Or do you just continue to do what you've been doing on 4th down and go for it?
Well, not on this side of the field, I don't think. But you never know.
Well, you don't want to take a chance on a bad snap on a punt either. So
throw one up.
They need 5. It looks as if the Raiders will continue. 8 minutes and rolling. 40-20, Roane County. The clock is their friend right now. So they'll go for it on 4th down and 5 as the rain starts to filter down again. Heavy package. Greathouse goes under center. The snap. Greathouse. He's got pressure. Got to hustle that one out. He does. He's got Paxton on the sideline. What a pass. What an attempt on the catch from Colton. Unfortunately, Roane County will turn it over on downs.
I'll tell you what was impressive. 78 out there in coverage, Drew. He's a big man. He was out there on coverage on Paxton, but just out of the fingertips of Colton. He usually catches everything. The ball may be a little slick.
78, Elias Pugh, 6'1", 200 pounds. So the Raiders turn it over on downs at the 7:41 mark of the game. 1st and 10. Boy, Weir has had the best field position possible today. This one at the Roane County 43.
This is some of their worst field position of the
day. Snap back. Boy, Lions had trouble holding on. Now he'll dump it down the field. He's got his man. Delk was beat on the tight end straight down to Deshaun Smith. And Lions, that was an interesting one.
Yeah, I think Delk maybe stumbled just a little bit there and allowed that pass to kind of go over the middle. Lions bobbled the ball there just a little bit, Drew, and had to get himself set, and then he kind of put a little touch under it.
Clock continues to roll. That's Roane County's friend. They need to slow down this Weir offense. 3 to the far side, 1 to the near side. The snap, the give, the handoff to Bass, and right there is Christian Jarvis first, and then the rest of the crew comes firing in.
Yeah, Jarvis and then Ori May helped clean that thing up, Drew. 2 seniors on this Raider defense.
2nd and 10 at the Roane County 21-yard line. We're under 7.
Carey puts Bass right at the 100-yard mark.
He's been a load to handle. 2 receivers near side with a wing to the near side. Lions takes a snap, hands it off. That's Smith, and he is hit hard at the line of scrimmage and pushed forward by the tackle of Ori May. Great tackle, though, by Ori. Give him 2, 3rd down and 8. 6:30 and counting. Roane County leading 40-20. Single receiver to the wide side is Kanye Green. 3 bunched to this near side. Smith behind Lyons. Here comes the snap. Lyons going to look to throw. Pressured. Bounced out of the pocket. He'll dump it deep down the field, and that is in and out of the hands. What an attempt by Kanye Green as he spun around, and Roane County not only had good coverage with Sawyer Hunt, they also had B. Rich coming over as a safety, and still somehow Green almost grabbed that one.
Yeah, wait till he gets his money right.
4th down and 8 from the 20. 6:01 on a stopped 4th quarter clock. The Raiders looking to hold again.
I can't believe it took you that long, John.
I've just been waiting. I've been waiting since the 1st quarter.
Raider faithful getting loud once again. We've been clamoring for that. Trip receivers to the far side. That's the wide side. Single to the near side. Shotgun for Lions, and whistles come in as the Red Riders will take a timeout. We'll take it with them on a 4th and 8 coming up.
This is Gabby Bowen, Chronic Care Manager at Roane County Family Healthcare. Have you ever been told by a doctor, nurse, or other healthcare professional that you have high blood pressure, also known as hypertension? Uncontrolled high blood pressure raises the risk for heart disease and stroke, which are leading causes of death in the United States. Fortunately, high blood pressure is treatable and preventable. Here at Roane County Family Healthcare, we have developed a program for our patients that incorporates one-on-one consultations, individualized care plans, education, monthly calls, and more. By participating in our services, you also receive your own free blood pressure monitor. Yes, a free monitor, so that you can closely monitor your progress. So are you ready to take the step towards healthier goals? Give me a call at 304-927-8139. My office hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Let me help you manage your hypertension. Roane County Family Healthcare, healthcare for the entire family.
6:01 remaining in the ball game. 4th and 8 at Roane County's 20 for the Red Riders. Raiders have not sacked Lions one time today. They've gotten just a bit of pressure. 3 to the wide side, 1 to the near side. Lions rolling, looking to throw. He's got pressure. Ori May. Lions slips. The ball is down, and there is the sack. A huge play by Ori May. The end, keeping containment. And with the field a little bit damp today, John, a slip by Lions as he was trying to cut it back.
Yeah, I'm going to give Ori the sack there, Drew. We talked about it there on the commercial break. You were a little fired up about it, kind of like the 2-point conversion. I don't know if anybody remembers that.
Don't worry. Could be 48.
But who's counting?
5:55 left in this one. Roane County, once again, the clock has been on Roane County's side since they scored to make it 40-20. And they have the possession on the turnover on downs at the 31 of Roane County. Raiders are going to stick with the tight package here, heavy. Handoff, Skylar Delk, and again, he just muscles. Hit at the line of scrimmage, picks up 4.
Yeah, he's just a tough kid, Drew. We talk about him changing his body. Look, if you look at him his freshman year to where he is right now, he just dedicated himself. He's just you can't say enough about him as a leader and as a fine young man. He's just transformed his body.
About 120 pounds as a freshman, soaking wet. He was tall and lanky. Started to build his body. He didn't really show it much until his junior year, and then from his junior to senior year, he bulked up about 20 pounds. 2nd and 6 from the 35. Great House under center. They're just going to hand off. This is Begler, and he is wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. The important thing, though, is that the clock will roll. 5 minutes and rolling. The winner of this one will face the North Marion Huskies, who defeated Lincoln handily last night. And if it's Roane County, the Raiders will host another playoff game.
Just checking off all these boxes, Drew, making history this season as Roane County 10-0 on the regular season. Also hosting their second home playoff game and looking like right now we could get a win here.
3rd down and 6. They'll give it to Beggs again. He's got room to run at the 40, out to the 43, and slips at the 43-yard line. Luckily, that's just enough for the first down. The chains will move. The clock will as well. 4:18 and counting. And the Raider faithful have, I tell you what, there's been a lot of chatter over the year about people showing up and showing out. In the worst of weather, the Raider faithful have come here, and they have cheered loudly throughout this game, and they are to be commended for it. Let's hope that if Roane County closes this one out, they bring up everyone here, bring another person next week if we make it through. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 43. Hand off Briar Begler. He's got room out to midfield, cuts, and he is at the first down line, and he'll pick it up with an 11-yard carry.
Just what you want.
3:39 and rolling. This may be the microcosm of the season, John. A long, sustained drive to finish it off.
Yeah, it takes me back to last year against Nicholas. We needed some things to work out for us late in that ball game, and who did we lean on? We leaned on Briar Begler. He picked up some yardage for us. So right now, they're going to bring the chains out. I guess check to see if we got it. Maybe a face mask here too, Joe?
Oh, Will Starcher over there to double time it.
Yeah, come on, Ichabod. Close on the face mask. I think he just had him around the –
I think he got more shoulder pad than anything. and got the side of the shoulder pad, not the back, to constitute a horse collar tackle.
Officials
like
will
that.
stretch this, and it looks as if Roane County may be an inch short. Yes. So it'll be second down and
just the tip of the ball.
Second down and my nose. How about that? Got a pretty big nose. And we'll bring it to the near hash and set the ball. It is just on the Weir side of the 47-yard line, and they need the 46 and 7/8.
They need the width of the hash mark. Half the width of the hash mark.
3:39, the clock will roll as the chain crew resets. Roane County leading 40-20, opening round Class AA state playoffs. The white hat ready to roll this clock, and there it goes. The Raiders, I imagine, will stay in the huddle a bit here as the play clock is at 20, and the time is on your side.
I think everybody in the stadium knows what play's coming right now.
I agree.
Just a
Delk.
Dive to Delk.
Motion to Paxton just to give a look. There's Delk up the middle, and he's got big yardage. Inside the 45, inside the 40, down to the 37-yard line. Just eaten today is Skylar Delk.
Delk, 169 yards, 1 score. Begler, 162, and 4 scores.
Just a tandem like no other, Drew. And whew.
And how about the work by the offensive line on that play?
Yeah.
Opening a big hole for Delk. And like I said, everybody knew where the ball was going.
We're under 3 minutes left in this one, and it's always a great sign when assistant coach Cody May comes down out of the booth. That means good things. 1st and 10 at the 37 of Weir. Handoff. Begler past the 35 down to the 34. And we are down at the 2:35 mark and counting. The Raiders will need only maybe pick up this final first down. Again, 40-20 is about as small as the margin could be. Roane County missed on 4 of 6 two-point conversions here today. That's 8 points if you add all of them, if you get them all. The score would be 48-20 right now, but we'll take whatever. I'm trying to rationalize this.
My prediction kind of leading true.
John is a prophet. We're under 2 minutes left. Second down and 7. And flags come flying in. I think Roane County was early that time.
Not sure. Delay a game, that's what it was.
Okay. Never mind. Boy, they're taking it all the way down.
On the offense, 5-yard penalty.
Only the first penalty in the second half for Roane County.
That is good work for the Raiders. There have been a lot of penalties here today on Weir. They have shot themselves in the foot. And the Raiders have been relatively clean throughout. And, of course, as Matt White said, that's the first one in the second half.
Yeah, penalties in a playoff game, always going to hurt you. Turnovers in a playoff game. And Roane County's been good so far.
Yeah, the penalties for Weir tonight, 7 for 86 yards.
145 and rolling. 2nd and 12 from the 38. And Greathouse, he's going to keep it himself by necessity, as that was a snap that didn't go well.
Snafu.
Greathouse still picks up 2 yards. Give him 2 on the carry.
No, he went backwards, Bub.
What?
He went backwards.
Oh, dang it. I thought they had him set at the 38 there. My
he
bad.
went a -2.
No, -1. It was 2nd and 12. It's now 3rd and 13. Don't you give him 2 on the loss. Matt and I are going to fight it out here in the studio. 110 and rolling. We can do it because the Raiders are about to win their first ever home playoff game. And the Raiders will improve to 11-0. The Raiders will host North Marion next week. And Greathouse will step back and he will kneel on the football. And hold on. Official.
Dead ball. Delay game. Offense, 5-yard penalty.
They said no, Roane County didn't get it off. The Raiders have fallen apart offensively. So to bring up 3rd down again. Third down at the 45.
Somebody give Drew some nitrate pills again.
I'm good. So with 48 seconds left, now the Raiders will only need to snap it a final time. Greathouse will wait till it drops below 40.
As long as they get the snap off in time this time.
I think Greathouse is in the huddle this time. They will break the huddle, and they're just going to do it right now. Roane County, 10-0 in the regular season. They continue to make history as Jacob Greathouse kneels on it for the final time. Coach Burdett raises his hands high as the Raiders have continued to make history, their first ever home playoff victory. They defeat the Weir Red Riders 40-20. A grinded-out victory for Roane County. We'll take a break for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the ball game. We'll have your statistics and your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Players of the game, you're watching Roane County High School Raider football on WVRC.
Visit the Garden Fresh Market in downtown Spencer. We stock fresh produce arriving daily. Let us create meat and cheese trays or veggie and fruit trays for your next event. Our kitchen is open daily, eat in or carry out, Monday through Saturday, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner with daily specials available. We also sell fresh flower arrangements at Taylor's Floral. The Garden Fresh Market. Give us a call at 304-927-5109 or stop in and see us at 229 Ripley Road in downtown Spencer. And let's go Raiders.
Demand a machine that's built to mow the distance. Mow like you mean business with the Gravely ZT HD. The aggressive stance adds stability and a smoother ride. The plush, high-back seat ensures all-day riding comfort. And the Hydro Gear transmission delivers increased torque and control. Bring it home and cut like a pro. Find a Gravely ZT HD to help you get the job done right. Gravely, built to mow the distance.
Your local Gravely dealer is Richard's Lawn and Garden, located at 130 Main Street, Spencer, West Virginia. Phone number 304-927-4580. Be sure to visit our showroom across the street right beside the T-Mobile building.
Did you know Hardman's is now stocking Trex decking? That's right. You don't have to worry with staining your deck anymore with Trex decking. We have 3 colors in stock to choose from, so you can buy it today and install it tomorrow. Ask about special financing options and enjoy your new deck all summer long. Looking to beat the heat and upgrade the inside of your home this summer? Call Rachel in Ripley or Tracy in Spencer about new carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl flooring. Many of these options are in stock and ready for you to take home today. Maybe you want to give your walls their best look? Come in and pick out your new favorite color or have us color match to the one you just can't live without. Our best look paint and primer in one is your only choice for superior quality at an affordable price. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
We welcome you back to County Stadium as the crowds begin to filter out of the facility. The Raiders huddled up, and they are victorious in round 1 of the Class AA postseason. The Raiders victorious 40-20 over the Weir Red Riders. The Red Riders came ready to give Roane County a battle today. The Raiders started it off with a nice first drive as they took it 6+ minutes down the field and poked it in for the first score of the game. The 2-point conversion was no good. Roane County on the first series for Weir of the ball game, the first play, a high snap fumbled. Roane County with the turnover, they score. The 2-point conversion is good, and just like that, the Raiders took a 14-0 lead, and it looked as if that was going to be the difference in the first half, as it was throughout, as the Raiders struggled to find this Weir Red Rider offense. It was a new offense the Raiders haven't seen. Lots of playmakers who made plays for Weir in that first half. The Red Riders got back in with a score. Roane County fought back with a score. The Red Riders scored. Roane County gets Shea Harper on the kick return for a touchdown. The Red Riders come back and score. It was just like that throughout the first half. The difference in the first half after Roane County led 32-20 was the Raiders were 1 for 5 in extra points or 2-point conversion opportunities. You score those, John, you're up a full 18 points, 38-20 instead of 32, or 40-20 instead of 32. Nevertheless, Roane County showed what they need to in the start of the second half as the Red Riders took a tremendous opening kickoff down the field. Roane County's defense was put in a bind in that first series. They allowed, though, from the 34-yard line, just 10 yards on the drive as it all stood out, John, and they caused 4.5 minutes to go off the clock for the Red Riders before shutting down Weir with a turnover on downs. That was a big confidence builder for the Roane County defense. Now, it helped out that right after that, the Raiders marched the football all the way down the field on a tremendously long drive that took all but 45 seconds off the third quarter clock and ended with Roane County scoring a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to make it 40-20. The Red Riders got good field position once again in the fourth quarter at Roane County's 43, but the Raider defense just was not going to have it in the second half. I was worried early in the third quarter about adjustments being made. Really what Roane County did was just found a way to pin their ears back, found a way to make the important plays they needed to at the right times. Now, the Red Riders did not help themselves with penalties at inopportune times during drives, but that's the sign of a good Roane County team is you make you're opportunistic when that does happen, and Roane County able to do that, and then Roane County with a pair of drives just to run clock as they kneel on it to run the clock out 40-20. Big win for Roane County.
Yeah, making history, Drew, this year, and that's kind of what we set out to do, and I'm sure that's what the chalkboard in there says for Roane County. I know those goals, and I know how things are set up. Tough game, and I think we – as a team needed a game like this, Drew, and like I said, the last few games of the regular season after Doddridge, we really wasn't tested a whole lot just because our offense was so potent and we were able to get ourselves out and get our JV guys a lot of time to play. We need our varsity guys to kind of be in an entire game because from here on out, Drew, you're playing the best in the state.
Yeah,
and you want to see where you stack up and you're tested. And today we passed the test. We didn't turn the ball over. We were good with penalties. We had some mistakes defensively. Those are things that we can learn from because our varsity hasn't played in a ton of second halves. So we'll take it. We'll learn from that. And we'll come be prepared for a very good football team that's coming here to Roane County next week in the North Marion Huskies.
That will be the quarterfinal matchup. Roane County will be hosting as the 3 seed. North Marion, the 6 seed or 7 seed? I can't remember. So Roane County will host North Marion next week. We won't know officially until Sunday what day that matchup will take place. We're hoping for normalcy on a Friday night, but we'll take whatever we can get. We're just glad that Roane County is one of 8 teams left in this whole thing, so that's a big deal in itself. And it's just a great victory for Roane County here. And, again, they continue to make history, the first ever home playoff win in Roane County high school history, and they are now 11-0. Weir will finish their season, a great season for the Red Riders. Again, coming off of a couple of down years, they're back in the playoffs, and they're going to be a force to be reckoned with a lot of these guys coming back next year. They'll finish at 7-4 on the season. 40-20 is your final score. Matt White, time for you to break it down for us.
Anytime you can break down a playoff victory, it doesn't really matter what the stats are, but they were fabulous on the ground. Briar Begler, 26 carries, 165 yards, and 4 touchdowns on the bum wheel and all. Really just grinding it out in this one, as well as Skylar Delk, 24 carries, 169 yards, and a touchdown. Shea Harper was 3 carries for 4 yards. Paxton 1 for 3. And Greathouse 2 for -3. He got -2 on that downing the ball at the end of the game, Drew. It has to be official.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh.
Much messed up, yeah.
Much as you love it. But in the air, Begler, 1 for 1 for 29 yards. That one going to Lane Watson on that early 4th down conversion, which Roane County was fantastic. I'll get to that in just a little bit. Greathouse was 0 for 1 through the air. 14 first downs on the afternoon for Roane County. Good job on limiting the penalties, only 5 for 25, and 2 of those were delay of games in the last drive. No turnovers. 30 minutes Roane County held on to the ball in this one. 338 yards on the ground on 56 carries. 29 yards through the air. That's 367 yards of total offense for the Raiders in this one, as Brandon Richardson led the way in tackles for the defense with 9. Ori May with 6 tackles and a sack. Briar Begler with 5 tackles. Delk with 7. Paxton 5 tackles and a fumble recovery. Schaefer with 3. Bunner with 3. Jarvis with 3. And Lane Watson with 2 for the Raiders defense. It really did a good job, especially in that second half. We wondered how they would respond, and they certainly did. In a big way did the Roane County defense. For the Red Riders, it was Jamari Bass on the ground leading the way. 16 carries, 100 yards, and a touchdown. Deshaun Smith, 8 carries for 40 yards. And Corey Lyons, 7 carries for 7 yards and a touchdown. Lyons was 5 of 9 through the air for 74 yards and a touchdown. 2 completions to Kanye Green for 13 yards. 1 for Mauder for 9 yards, and Colson with 1 catch for 31 and a touchdown. Smith also had a catch for 21. 8 first downs for Weir. Penalties were big against them today. 7 penalties for 86 yards. It really cost them late in that ball game. 1 turnover, and they possessed the ball for 18 minutes of the game. 147 yards on the ground on 31 carries and 74 through the air. That's 221 yards of total offense for the Red Riders, who defensively, they were led by Elias Pugh. He had 10 tackles and some good pass coverage as well from a defensive end spot, tracking down Paxton late in the ball game. 8 tackles for Charles Prentice, 7 tackles for Kamar Bridges, 5 tackles for Jamari Bass, 5 tackles for Anthony Zorbini, 4 for Mason Klink, and Kanye Green to lead the way for the Red Riders defense. So add it all up, 40-20, Roane County advancing to round 2.
That is your final score. We'll take one final break for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with our Player of the Game Awards. We'll talk about our next sports broadcast here on WVRC.
All you need is parts. All we need is parts. All we need is parts. Parts. Parts is all we need.
Well, maybe not all you need. Sometimes you need more. Willard Starchers has you covered with lots of parts and more, with their high quality and strong sales staff to help diagnose your repair issues and provide you the expertise to ensure that you get the right parts, tools, and fluids to get your job done. If your car needs fixed and you need some parts, who are you going to call? Willard Starchers. Open 7 days a week. Dial 927-2520.
We welcome you back to County Stadium. It is emptied out. What a group of fans here today. I want to say that once again. I know that there have been some talk and some chatter about fans coming out and supporting this team. No doubt about it here in this opening round playoff game. The worst weather day we've had in any game this year, and Roane County's fans came out and they were loud. And so we appreciate that. Now we want everybody who came to this one to bring a friend to next week's broadcast. We'll talk about that here in just a second. Roane County wins it 40-20 over the number 14 seed. Raiders advance to the quarterfinals against North Marion. John Penna, time for you to dish out our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Awards.
All right, so today, the two-headed monster in the backfield, Drew, they just showed up. Briar Begler, tough performance on a not 100% wheel. So he had 26 carries for 165 yards and 4 touchdowns. And then Skylar Delk, 24 carries, 169, and a touchdown. So those two guys offensively are going to be my guys. Defensively, Colton Paxton and Christian Jarvis seem to be the guys that were causing the most havoc. So those two guys will be my Willard C. Starcher Players on defense. But I'm going to tip my cap also to Shea Harper. A big kick return after a play that he wasn't able to make defensively that kind of turned things around for Roane County and kind of gave them a shot in the arm with what they needed. So congratulations to those 5 young men.
Very well-deserved honor and a big victory. Again, Roane County's 2022 version of the Raiders continues to make history. 10-0 in the regular season, 11-0 now, still undefeated, and they have won their first ever home playoff game. We'll do it again next week, as the Raiders have earned a right to the quarterfinals of Class AA postseason action. They'll face off against the Huskies of North Marion High School. Now, that's a team that's going to be on the schedule in years to come for Roane County, so very interesting matchup between number 3 Roane County, number 6 North Marion. We do not know and will not know officially the time or the date for that game until Sunday. They'll have the meetings, and Sunday evening we will know for sure what day and what time that quarterfinal matchup will be held. But we will be there, right here, I should say. We will be here for that one, as the Raiders will host a second-round playoff game. Don't forget, Wednesday night, the Raider Review on the air. We'll be really excited to talk with Coach Burdett about this one, and we'll preview the quarterfinal action game against North Marion. Roane County wins it 40-20. I want to thank everyone out there on YouTube for joining us for this game on both sides. I know we had fans from both sides,
Subscribe.
and thank you all for your subscriptions. We have topped 1,000. We hopefully will not have a problem with getting blacked out next week. Hopefully we'll be able to
We've got to get 10,000 next week.
yeah, hopefully we get 10,000 next week. 40-20, Roane County wins it. For our entire broadcast crew, I've forgotten all of you guys. Sorry. Joe McDonald from A&M Digital Technologies, providing our scoreboard, our graphics, and our instant replays. Katie Nutter, our camera person. Matt White, our statistician. John Penna, my color commentator. For all of us, my name is Andrew Miller, and we welcome you back next week.